Now, do Bergman and Morales want to do it? Is the question.
I bet Greg will do it.
Bergman's in it.
Yeah.
Now, Morales,
You're all over
I don't
this.
know.
Look at you.
What about Morales?
You like this.
I like pools, especially when I have no idea what's going on. Like I know France, Spain, Germany. I know those. Beyond that, I have no clue.
This is why this is.
So I'm just throwing darts.
So here's why this is fun for and easy for everybody. You're going to pick two countries, and if you want, DeMarco, all you do just pull up the World Cup odds.
Yeah.
And just look at that if you want. If you want to draft based on that, right?
Okay.
And so you it's snake
I'm
style.
I'm pick my favorite countries.
You can do that
There you
too
go.
if you just want to. If you want to just give your money.
Where they rank.
If you want to give your. All right, he's got Australia and Canada.
Yeah.
So you can do that, and then you don't have to do anything. I will keep track of this of the wins and the points, and I will text at the end of every round who's in the lead.
Okay.
And
from the opening match to the conclusion of the tournament, it's about a month.
Like a month,
right?
Yeah. Perfect. And so this way, when you'll just be sitting there and you'll be like, oh,
Zimbabwe have a
Switzerland's playing Bosnia.
I'm sure they do. Whether they're in the World Cup or not, I don't know. Yeah.
But let's say Switzerland's playing Bosnia and Herzegovina, and then Travis happened to get Switzerland with his second pick. All of a sudden, guess who's a little bit more into that game?
There you go.
For sure.
Little juice, baby.
So you said you think there are about 10 teams that have at least a reasonable chance of winning the whole thing.
And while saying that, only 8 countries have ever actually won the World Cup.
Ooh,
Total?
By the way, that'd be a good last man standing for all of us because I have no idea.
Only 8 countries have won the World Cup?
So it started in the 1930s, okay? It's only every 4 years. There were a couple that got, I think like there was a World War II one that got skipped. May have been a World War I. No, actually, it was post-World War I.
Countries. I got 6 that I feel pretty good about.
All right, here. So I have them, but go ahead. Let's go ahead and guess.
France, Argentina, Brazil, England, Germany, Italy.
Yep.
That's where I kind of run into I'm trying to think of other European countries. Portugal?
Portugal's never won. They've won the Euros, but they've never won a World Cup.
So
the winner of the first 2 World Cups is actually Uruguay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, little country in South America right next to Brazil and Argentina, and they are
sounds like he got punched in the stomach. Uruguay.
Yeah. Uruguay.
Uruguay.
The team that DeMarco, can you guess the country that has won the most World Cups?
No.
Okay.
Brazil, right?
It is Brazil.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Brazil with 5, and they won the last World Cup that was in the United States in 1994. They won that one. So
wait, where's Pele from?
Brazil.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yep.
I was going names like Maradona. Did he win one?
No.
He did.
Oh, they won
in the 80s. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was that the hand of God
Argentina?
goal?
For Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I'm thinking Pele, and then I'm thinking
Yeah. So Travis, did you say Spain?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. So you got Uruguay, Italy, West Germany, Brazil, England, Argentina, France, Spain, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the whole list. So now, but there are a couple teams that are like Portugal is very close to like Spain, France are probably the 2 favorites. Brazil's right up there, but Portugal's very strong. Their whole team plays
because of Ronaldo or other reasons.
Ronaldo's like current LeBron. Like he's 40. Now he can still pop a goal in once in a while, but they have a crazy midfield of creative players that like Vitinha just won the Champions League with PSG. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes was Player of the Year in the English Premier League. They play in the center together.
Who is the Wemby of all of this? Who is the guy that is young and awesome and ready to take over the entire sport?
His name is Lamine Yamal.
Okay, and he plays for?
Lamine Yamal. He's Spain, and he plays for Barcelona, and he is just electric. Now, he's not 7'6", right? He's like my size.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like probably 5'9", 150 pounds or something.
Yeah.
But incredible skill, super fast.
What's his last name again?
Lamine Yamal. Yamal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's still
favorite
he's
guy.
probably like 19.
That's how I remember stuff. Jamal Yamal. Okay.
By the way, I'm going to remember Jamal before I remember Yamal.
He's is he even 20 yet? Let me double check. He's still 18.
Holy.
And
blank.
He's been awesome for like 5 years already.
So Wemby's an old man by comparison.
Dude, he is a monster.
Do these guys go to school?
So the academies at the big clubs, the school is at the academy. So he went to school at FC Barcelona.
They have a school inside the professional team.
So they wake up, they stretch, they train, they go to class, then they train.
There's your college football model right there.
This is what they do.
There it is.
This is the same thing. Like Luka Doncic did this with Real Madrid.
Do they get paid?
Yes and no. Like there's a certain level of kind of like these positions at these big clubs, especially, are so sought after.
Yeah.
That it's like full room, board, tuition, all that's covered.
And training.
Yeah, in training. And so then once you get to, you don't get paid, I don't think, like a contract until
like
you.
It's like a scholarship.
Yeah. But then eventually you're trying to get that deal to the next club.
I did meet that German goaltender, Oliver Kahn.
Oliver Kahn, yeah.
Kahn.
Legend, Bayern Munich. Yeah.
When
you were in Germany with the.
Yes, nicest dude in the world until he got in the net.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just turned into Mr.
Psycho.
Goalie. Nothing was going by. Even just the jokes weren't going.
Did you go to any matches when you were over there coaching?
A few.
Yeah.
I heard my first real Doomkopf. Like a German guy said Doomkopf. And I'm like, wow, they actually say that here.
Help me out.
That means like dummy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody made a mistake down there.
Okay.
Oh, Doomkopf. I'm like, oh my God, they actually say that.
You were in Germany. I know you worked in the Euro League.
Yeah.
Yes, you were there. Right.
And everyone there, just because I looked German, everyone just assumed I spoke German, so they would just talk to me.
You do kind of look German.
Yeah, and so I would just be like, Ich verstehe nur ein bisschen Deutsch, which means I only speak a little bit of German. And then
was that the extent of your German right there?
Well, I could order beer and stuff.
Yeah.
Ich möchte zwei Bier bitte. I would like 2 beers,
I can
please.
hang out with him.
You can. You can get
you
around.
you order 2?
Yeah.
I just go.
Well,
like
I can
this.
just order 1. Yeah.
It was the team that was
I go
called
like
the Hertha. That was the German team.
I was the Cologne Centurions.
But the soccer team.
But Hertha Berlin.
Hertha Berlin. That's where we practiced.
Yeah.
They would not let us touch their field.
Well, you guys are going to tear it to pieces.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
You can't let the thundering herd out there on the grass.
When I was doing the morning show with Key and LZ, we went over to shoot like a social media video over where LAFC worked out at the time. They may still be there, I don't know, over at Cal State LA. I'm not quite sure where they trained anymore, but that's where they were at the time. Yeah.
I thought they got their own spot now.
Okay, so they were at Cal State LA at the time.
Yeah.
So we go over there, and I did not know the etiquette, and it was my own mistake. And I walked onto the field and was very quickly told that's a non-starter. That was the
Any
second.
curse words?
No, but it was very quickly. Hey, yo, you,
Very
off the
stern.
field, off the
Okay.
field. The only other person that was more aggressive with me was when I was covering the All-Star game one year, and Chipper Jones screamed at me because I had my toe on the tarp.
You had your toe on the
During
tarp?
batting practice, so they have that tarp that kind of goes both in front and behind the batting cage.
Yes.
And you're not supposed to be on the tarp. And I was on the tarp by 2 inches, and Chipper corrected me.
Really?
Yes.
By 2 inches?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
fair enough.
That's really giving a hole.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Right there.
Okay, but here's the thing. I think I was down there. I was trying to get interviews for our show, and Chipper was one of the guys that I was targeting. And so he was in the cage, and he was done with his round, and he came out, and I asked him, and he's like, you're not supposed to be standing on that tarp. You need to get your blanking foot off the tarp, something like that. But he kind of said it in a way that's kind of like a wink, wink. So I took my foot off and said, okay, great.
Nice.
Would you mind getting? He goes, yeah, I'll do the show. So he was, I think he was yanking my chain, and then actually,
that's right.
Larry was a
take
good
a
guy.
mile. Next thing you know, who was that little soccer dude that nutmegged me twice? We're out on remote.
Oh gosh, I don't remember. But yeah, we were out at the Fontana City Park.
Soccer or something,
Yeah.
and he nutmegged me twice. Yeah, I guess that's supposed to be like the ultimate disrespect.
It's like exactly. It's like crossing somebody over really hard and putting them on the
I should have hit him.
ground.
See?
Yeah.
I should have tackled him.
Okay,
Yeah.
you would have killed that guy had
I
you hit
should
him.
have. If he's going to nutmeg
You had
me, I didn't
100
know.
pounds on that guy.
I was just messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the problem would have been you trying to catch him.
I would have caught him. I would have caught him. Yeah.
And if you were like in a cage, you could catch him because
Well, I mean, if he's coming at me, I'd catch him. If he's running away, there's no chance. I
He
might
was
have to
pretty quick.
boomerang
Well,
him.
just
Yeah.
remember that with a soccer player, and I remember you telling the story before, but he's probably really strong in the quadriceps, really low to the ground.
Yeah.
So he's probably pretty shifty. So you think you have a mid on him, but he's basically like a running back in that sense.
Oh yeah, I'm on the belt buckle. I can care less what you do.
Right.
Belt buckle don't move.
you can't move that.
Yeah.
I learned that in basketball.
There
You
you go.
stare at the hips.
Yeah, that'll move.
Yeah.
That can't
Forget the
move.
other stuff. There you go. Yeah.
Barry Sanders' belt buckle, I felt like moved though.
Dude, I
He
swear to
might
God,
be the exception that
Yeah.
proves
he
the rule.
was right where you are.
Yeah.
This is a routine tackle, no big deal.
Yep.
Dip my head, hit nothing but air.
Yep.
Where did he go?
His belt buckle wasn't
Where
always
did he
on
go? Yes.
There are two indelible running back highlights in my life that I close my eyes and can see them like they're yesterday. One is the Earl Campbell one where they're tearing his jersey off as he's running down the field. They literally just one guy after the next is falling over. His jersey just gets shredded as he's going down the field. And that other one was Barry against the Pats where he turns the same guy inside out three different times on the same. Like the guy does a full 360 3 different times.
So I had a dude, Ray Agnew.
Yeah.
Was teammates. He was on that team. He was teammates with that guy. That guy went into a depression. over that.
I can understand why. That was a tough beat. That was a very, very tough beat along the way.
You got spun into a circle, yeah.
All right, let's get into the NBA Finals, you should say. Game 1, DeMarco, you called it. The Knicks came from behind late, ended up winning pretty decisively.
You want to change your pick from Spurs in 5, DeAndre? You want to change your pick now?
Yeah, Spurs in 5?
Spurs in 5, yeah.
Come on.
I thought you were a ball knower, DeAndre.
Whoa. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Am I getting my ball knower revoked?
Thank you.
Status revoked.
No, hold on. No, DeAndre he has put way too much into the ball knower cap for me to revoke based on something like this. He's in no danger of being revoked. I would like to hear the rationale, though, because I totally understand the Spurs winning the series. 100% understand that. I had Knicks in 6. It's fine. I totally will accept an argument, but 5 is a little strong.
I have the Spurs in 7. 5 seemed a little quick to me as well. Yeah. We'll talk about that coming up. I misread my rundown. Greg is going to hop in. We're going to do a little first pitch and see if anybody can come up with any adjectives for what they watched last night in the Dodger game, because I'm out. I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about when it comes to that guy doing that stuff. We're really kind of at the bottom of the thesaurus when it comes to. And he had 3 hits and was on base 5 times. It's a lot. That's coming up next.
I thought it was 2.
It was 3. It was 3. It's Marco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Oh, here we go. Mason and Ireland are inviting you to kick off the World Cup at Commerce Casino for a Mexico versus South Africa watch party. Going to be a party, oh party. Join the ESPN LA crew on June 11th, starting at 12 p.m. as Mason and Ireland broadcast live during an afternoon of soccer, excitement, and giveaways celebrating the world's biggest stage. Come be part of the action, hang with ESPN LA, Mason and Ireland, and cheer on your favorite team at Commerce Casino on June 11th. All thanks to Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of the World Cup.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's springtime in SoCal, and you're still on those same old floors? Make a power move with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Hardwood, laminate, waterproof vinyl, carpet, turf, all in stock. They even have Cortec, the original 100% waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, luxury vinyl flooring in a ton of colors, ready and in stock. Visit the showroom off the 5 next to the Commerce Casino, or check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, and no spring sale beats wholesale.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
My dad passed away unexpectedly. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos.com. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. You get a quote in seconds. You can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on this Thursday. Coming up, the destination for LA sports tonight at 6 p.m., which means we keep the live and local LA sports talk going. Chris McGee, Andy Kamenetsky, coming up after DeMarco and Travis right here on ESPN LA and on YouTube, on the app on 710. Tonight, it's Geeter and Andy Kamenetsky. So don't miss it right now. Don't miss more of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show your Thursday on ESPN LA.
I'm excited. I thought this draft was going to happen like in the future or over text.
No, he's talking about now.
This is coming up live on the DeMarco and Trav show.
Yes, sir.
Are you also responsible for collecting the entry fees?
How much is the entry fee?
Thought about that. We can debate it. I thought like a nice number. I thought $20 is a nice number because we got 15 people, right? That's a. And we could either do winner take all or like 80-20 or third gets money back.
$20.
But nobody 20 is not too high, especially people that don't know about soccer. You can look at the odds. Like I think is 20 agreed.
Yeah, works for me.
Yeah, 20 is agreed. It's not like Mason who has a $600 fantasy baseball league. Too much money. That's too much money.
The only thing I will say though, when you have 162 games, I don't mind the investment then being higher because the amount of time you're putting into it.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. So I don't. If you're really into it, I don't mind the reward being a little higher in that context. Anyway,
if you're into it.
Anyway, Shohei's good.
This is perfect. Shohei is very good.
Oh my god.
Okay,
that
so
was close.
We were we talked about exactly what you just said,
close.
DeMarco.
Yeah.
We talked about this yesterday, Trudell, Greg, and DeMarco and myself. What would Ohtani have to do to make you genuinely go like, man, I'm blown away by what I just saw? Because he's put the bar at such an incredibly high level that the normal amazing stuff he does has become relatively routine. He hits a home run and pitches on the same day. Doesn't gives up a run or two. It's like, yeah, nice game. Last night, I think he actually did what we talked about.
It was exactly what we talked about.
He gave up 0 runs. He got 3 hits. He toyed around with a no-hitter well into the game, ultimately ended up giving up 2 hits. Mm-hmm. He was on base 5 times, and he lowered his ERA to 0.74. And the craziest part about it, in my estimation, was it looked great, but it wasn't like, I can't believe what I'm looking at. It just looked like he was out there being Shohei Ohtani.
We kind of just let it. We just think, oh yeah, that's just Shohei, and we kind of dismiss it. And there's no reason to. We should be talking more about it and in amazement more about what he's doing. But he also had 10.2 innings of 10 2/3 innings of no-hit baseball over 3 starts. Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous.
It's pretty good.
It's really good, and the fact that he had more he had more hits than the Diamondbacks had hits. He had more walks than the Diamondbacks had walks.
He had more runs.
He had more runs than the Diamondbacks had runs. He beat the Diamondbacks by himself.
Did you hear what the Diamondbacks manager said about him post game?
Torey Lovello.
I've never heard praise like this before. He said Ohtani should play in a league above MLB.
Yeah.
If there was another league, that's where he'd be. I'd never heard that before about anybody or anything.
It'd be like him against Jacob Mizorowski every night or Paul Skeens.
Well, there are only so many sports where one man can truly dominate. And in fact, I would argue in the NFL, it doesn't exist just because by nature, right? Even if you're the best quarterback of all time, we can all take our pick. But like, if your defense is trash,
there's
nothing's happening.
It would have to be Stafford throws a touchdown and then plays safety.
Right. Yeah. And that's never happened before. So in basketball, you get the true two-way dominance does happen. I've seen LeBron do it before. I've seen Kobe do it. I've seen Michael Jordan do it. Wemby's done it this year. Luka and Jokic kind of do it in a way that sometimes their offensive mastery is such that the other team doesn't have anything left in the other end. But nonetheless, like to have a player to be able to just go out there and say, I beat you in a sport, it's pretty rare.
And it felt routine. That's the part that I keep coming back to, that he is the greatest baseball player of all time. I think we're getting real close to the point where that's not even really a conversation anymore. Like we're really getting into this who else are you going to throw in there? Because he's not just doing the two-way thing. He's going to win the MVP again. He might win the Cy Young again. He can run. He can throw. He can. There's nothing on a baseball field that he can't do. He does both things. I keep coming back to this, and we all work in a field where part of our success or lack there is based on our ability to describe things, to be able to paint a picture. Guys, I don't know how to describe what it is I'm looking at. It's how do you describe the indescribable? How do you talk about something that's never happened before? I know how to talk about Mookie Betts. I know how to talk about Freddie Freeman. I know how to talk about Yamamoto. I have the vocabulary to do that. I don't have the vocabulary to talk about Shohei.
The only thing that I've been it's not even anything new. The only thing I came up with today was he's an anomaly. That's it. He boggles your mind. He's not supposed to be doing the things that he's doing on a daily basis in two different ways. He is one of the best pitchers in the game. He is one of the best hitters in the game. That's not supposed to happen at the same time. It really boggles, and you watch it every night, and we talk about it on the Blue Review. You do your Locked On Dodgers. We talk about this every single day. Blue Review. We talk about it every day, and it's just kind of like, oh, yeah, he was really good tonight, but, what's going on with Mookie is really starting to bother me. Oh, Kyle Tucker this, Max Muncy that.
Hey, he got one last night.
Tucker did. 3 for 5.
Look, that was, I would argue, that was his best game as a Dodger.
No. You can't say that.
Why not?
You got to trash him. Yeah,
because more you trash. Yeah.
I tried it on Mookie. It didn't work.
It did work on Mookie.
Once, and then it didn't work the second time.
Right. No, he was 0 for 5 last night.
He gave them a nice lead. He got another hit late in the game. I thought that was his most effective contribution as a Dodger. So I know he got some game-winning hits, but those were more ground balls that found holes. He was good.
Or like a little flare that went over the fielder's head. But Robert Van Scoyat was saying that he's slowing him down. Because he's just swinging through his shoes. He's swinging so fast that just kind of like slow down just a little bit and not just try and destroy the ball. Mm-hmm. And it actually seemed to work. Now, hopefully he can make that happen for a longer period of time.
Yeah.
But this seemed like it worked last night.
Did you guys
for Muncy too, by the way?
Did you guys have any problem with Ohtani coming out?
No.
Okay,
I never have a problem with Ohtani coming out.
I thought it was like an issue with some people. Like, let him go.
If he had a no-hitter, Trav?
They had a no-hitter last time and they took him out.
Well, but he was also at like 100 pitches. Yeah.
I get it, but Logan Webb had a no-hitter late into the game the other day, right? And he basically went to his manager, Tony Vitello, the guy from Tennessee, who I don't think is really
Is he going to make it?
I don't know, man.
Is he going to make it through the year?
And basically, he told him,
either.
I'm not coming out of this game because Vitello was like, thinking about taking him out. Webb, the Giants, they're really not playing for anything. He's trying to, get a career milestone situation. Everything the Dodgers do is predicated to win in October. And if that means, and by the way, Dave Roberts has taken Clayton Kershaw out of no-hitters,
right.
Rich Hill out of no-hitters.
That one messed
he's
me
done
up,
it
man.
over and over
again. But there's
again.
just one thing, right? He needs the innings for the Cy Young. That's the only thing.
Yes.
If he's cruising, and I thought he was kind of close to cruising.
He was.
No, he was great last night.
Yeah.
In every sense, he was great at all.
I thought he's still trying to find it a little bit.
He was pretty good last night.
Pretty good.
I thought last night was pretty close to. There wasn't too much more he could have asked
and
for.
That might have been the time to eat up some more innings.
It'd be like a 96 out of 100.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah,
he wasn't 100, but he was
close.
Yeah. If he didn't get those 2 walks, then maybe
he's like 10 behind, right?
Well, he's behind by more than 10 with guys like Mizorowski and Sale and those guys, but he's not going to catch him. So I don't think they're going to throw an extra inning here or there. He's going to end up roughly about 50 innings shy of these guys.
Got to stay close.
I don't think they're going to do that.
No.
I think that if he's going to win it, he's going to have to win it because he's just clearing away the best pitcher there is. If it's close, he's going to lose.
He's at 61 innings right now.
Yeah.
And already last year he only threw 47. Obviously he was hurt.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were talking about this last night. I was talking about this with Beto. You guys know his career high in wins?
Well, he's on a bad team most of his career.
So he had 15-9 in 2022.
That's when he finished second in the MVP and like 5th in the Cy Young.
And then the next year, 2023, he was 10-5. But wins used to be a stat we looked at more when I was growing up. Now it's just because of the bullpens and how few guys get there. But I feel like it does matter at least a little bit for Cy Young because it shows the length that you've been in the game.
I think ERA and I think ERA plus are the ones that are really the heavyweights that do most of the lifting here. And innings. I think innings is another important one as well.
But if he gets the innings, he'll get the wins. And again, not that the wins matter, it just
he
more
will
shows
on
that you
this team. But I think the reason wins right now is weird. Like Paul Skeens is not going to get a lot of wins because he's on a bad team, right? Yeah. But might be the best pitcher in the league. Like Tarek Skubal, I know he's been hurt this year, but he did get a lot of wins, and the Tigers were a little better.
Yeah.
But wins have become less, I don't want to say meaningful, but less important as a counting stat.
You don't have a lot of control over wins as a pitcher. Unfortunately, you can do as much as you can. You give up no runs and go through 8 innings and then still lose in the 9th inning because your bullpen blows it. So that kind of went away a little bit. But what you said with the 50 innings, and I think you mentioned this before too, is that 50 innings, that's a lot of innings, man. 50 innings, it's like, what, 6 starts?
Like 6 or 7 starts. It's a big
difference. That's a big difference in the amount of pitches you throw, the amount of innings you throw. It's not some
then
small.
You got to factor in he's hitting.
Yeah, 50 doesn't it doesn't sound like a ton, but when it comes out to like 8 games, 7 games, that's a lot of games.
It's a ton. It's 2 months worth of starts almost.
Right.
It's a lot less along the way. When you guys look at him, and clearly coming into this season, he had decided that winning the Cy Young was a priority for him. That a goal. Let's call it a goal. We know that he wanted to do 50-50. We know that he wanted to become the first two-way guy in major leagues in the better part of 100 years. We know that he wanted to do – he's got this entire checklist that he's had since he was in grade school, and he just is going down it, just very methodically going down and doing all these things. You guys ever run across anybody – I know, Trudell, you've been around LeBron a long time, and LeBron's in that very, very thinnest slice of athletes that we've seen, and you played in a league full of guys like this. You guys ever seen anybody that just says, I'm going to go do blank, whatever blank is, and then you're almost certain that they're going to be able to go do it? Because that's what Ohtani's done.
Marshall
was like that?
Marshall's that guy. Yeah, he'll tell
when he
you.
went 1,000?
Yeah, like what he's going to do, and then he'll go out and do it. Like Jerome Bettis promised $2K one year.
Yeah.
And came up like 700 yards short. We never thought he would get there.
Yeah.
It was just a marketing thing. But Marshall is, I'm going to have 1,000 rushing, 1,000 receiving, and would go out and do it. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So, yeah, it's kind of the same. I mean, it's you get used to seeing special and exceptional that you have no words for it. You just become so numb to it.
You think that Myles Garrett last year said, I'm going to get, 23 sacks?
Set the sack record.
Yeah. Do you think he said, this is what I'm going to do this year?
I'm going to break the record. Aaron said he's going to do it. He got 22. Right?
23 last year.
23. No, Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
A couple years ago. He said, I'm going for the sack record. Actually, I think he said, I'm going for Strahan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there somebody in the NBA that you've been around? Kobe?
So the guy that most famously messed around to try to do stuff during games was Larry Bird. There's all the stories about how, I'm only going to use my left hand today and see what I can do. LeBron is a little bit more just pragmatic and kind of practical about his approach. I know that he, at a certain point of his career, really started to prioritize efficiency. And especially in Miami, like he would, if he ever was below 50%, he would be pissed. And some of that
field goal percentage, you mean?
Yeah. And so that carried over, but I didn't see him go through games of kind of messing around. He was a little bit more of a purist in that way. Kobe liked to challenge himself, and Luka does this too, in taking and making difficult shots that he thinks that he would kind of use in his tool bag in a playoff setting, but not to the nature that we're discussing here. I don't think.
Like an individual, like the Larry Bird thing, I think is a perfect example. Yeah. Like, I'm going to go out there and I'm just going to use my left hand tonight and see what happens. Yeah. Okay, that's one night.
Kind of bored because it's too easy. The other
this goes back to when Ohtani was 11 years old and said, I want to do these 20 things. And he's just wiping them off the list after the next.
One pops up. He's actually your quarterback.
Stafford
has a bunch of stuff like that. Hall of Fame, or like Super Bowl champion, MVP, all that type of stuff. He's going down his checklist.
You know who
first pick in the draft. Done. Yeah.
You got the MVP too now.
Done. Yeah. Yes.
The only one just popped into my mind. A guy that from the time he was a little kid basically set the goal as high as it could be set, and he didn't get all the way there, but he got really close as Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods wanted to run down Jack Nicklaus to win this many majors, to win the amateur, all those things. And
Rory McIlroy maybe too. Just thinking with his dad. And
he
was like
Rory's
a phenom,
there.
Right?
Yeah, he's there, but he's not even halfway to Tiger.
Was he got 7 right now?
Yeah, and Tiger's got 15, and Jack's got 18, and it's just that they're just closing the gap. And Tiger put that list together when he was, in high school.
Yeah.
That's not how that's supposed to go. You're not supposed to set lifelong goals in high school in athletics and be able to run down the entire list
and actually do what you say.
Yeah.
I mean, like for LeBron, I mean, he wrote "Chosen One" on himself. So there is that.
LeBron also, he was the best always. I don't think LeBron ever was on a team, even when he was 6, when he was 7, when he was 8.
He wasn't the guy.
Literally ever where he wasn't the best.
When did that happen?
It's kind
to
of
you?
a different bar.
I've asked this question.
Like that happened to Kobe. Like Kobe went over to Italy. Like there were times. Yeah,
it happens to everybody.
Yeah,
where you're the best. If you are good enough to go to high school, to go to college, to go to the NFL, the major league, you're the best guy on your team most of the way, and then all of a sudden you're not. When did it happen to you?
The only time I got my ass kicked the first time was in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the youngest of two big-ass brothers.
Right.
So when I got around kids my own age, it wasn't even close.
Right.
Yeah, so the first time I stepped on UW and faced guys that are going to the pros, yeah, that was a different deal.
Okay.
Yeah, way different deal. Yeah.
You and Lincoln?
Not for long, though.
No, a guy named Bern Brostek, a Russian-born Samoan.
Russian-born Samoan? So a big old Russian dude?
Look like Travis. Speak like he's from Hawaii.
Wait, which Travis? That Travis?
Big Travis. Yeah, 300-pound Travis.
I never had a 3 as the leadoff hitter.
Okay.
So
I got
Travis at 300.
way closer than I should have, but I never got there.
I go through a bunch of pictures recently of it, because we're going through different to put on different things, and I see pictures of you, and I'm like, oh my God. That's different. Travis. You were just not the same
that
guy.
Wasn't even my.
That's not you. And also,
that looks
I'm
good.
glad that you finally went to the beard and stuck with the beard too.
I've had the beard for like 5 years
now.
now.
Yeah, but you didn't for a long time.
No.
You were that, and that, not the best.
DeMarco told me I wasn't invited to the cookout if I shaved the beard.
No, man.
That's right.
Like a cop. Come on, bro. You'd have
everybody be like,
stuff.
I don't want to.
Who's this guy?
Right.
Yeah. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Put it out.
All right. Good job, Greg. Let's go back to the NBA Finals and kind of figure out what the Knicks were able to do to Wemby that not too many people have been able to do, and that's put him on tilt a little bit. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav on a Thursday with Mike Trudell on ESPN LA.
Hey, coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Tune in to Game 2 of the NBA Finals tomorrow night starting at 5:30 p.m. on ESPN LA, 7:10 a.m., or the ESPN LA app in crystal clear digital audio. And play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Visit Pechanga.com for more info.
How are you? It's Dr. Robert Clapper. Guess what? The Weekend Warriors Show is back Saturday morning at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA, thanks to Cedars-Sinai. Cedars-Sinai is a global leader in orthopedics, offering a range of solutions in all orthopedic subspecialties to get you back to doing the things you love. Don't miss the Weekend Warriors Show with me, Dr. Clapper, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Call Jacob. Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
After a crash, you are on the spot. You got to make the right decisions.
So count on peace of mind. Count on Jacob. Here's what I mean. 800-345-6789. Mace, you just count to 9.
Exactly. Count on a plan. Count on a team that moves fast. Count on Jacob.
Accident or injury. Call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
I took Mom to catch a ball game. Is it time to pick her up yet? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Don't pay high prices for gas. Morongo's Travel Center has the lowest priced gas around.
Number 2.
Happy Hour at Mosen. Half-price drinks, Monday through Thursday, 2 to 5 p.m., Friday, noon to 5 p.m.
And the number 1 reason.
Get ready to rock with the best tribute bands in SoCal. Every Thursday at Oasis Pool.
Morongo, good times.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Yo, real talk, real sports, real LA. Yo, what's up? It's Will I Am, and you're locked into DeMarco and Travis on ESPN LA.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on. Back to the guys.
Wait you to tell me who this is.
I think this is Lisa and Colt Jam.
It is.
Ding, 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 ding.
Is Full Force on this too?
No, but they wrote most of their songs.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Lisa.
Yeah.
The longest name ever. Lisa with Colt. No, Lisa and Colt Jam with Full Force.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
What's up with Full Force? They're like some big muscle-bound brothers.
Bodybuilding singing dude.
And they sing.
Look at DeAndre, about 25 pounds heavier, about 10% less body fat, but sings a high falsetto.
Okay. You know what I'd say? Good job, guys.
With a headband on.
Yeah. Sounds great. Keep it up. Yeah, that's what I would go with. Just heard from Mr. Funch just right there. He's filling in for Laura today. Funch, welcome.
Funch,
you.
Which gas station did you eat at today?
I had at 7-Eleven.
Okay.
7-Eleven pizza on the way here, and then also had a 7-Eleven tuna sandwich in the office.
No taquitos.
That's quite a combo.
Wait. The pizza is whatever. You ate a tuna sandwich
Yeah,
from
I
7-Eleven?
did. It's so good.
I love a tuna sandwich.
It's really good. No. They upped up their game.
Really?
They upped up their game.
Okay.
DeMarco, you and I are both pro tuna sandwich.
Love tuna sandwiches.
Would you eat one from 7-Eleven?
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got to bring you one now.
Nah. What time did you buy it?
I bought it, I don't know, like at 1 o'clock or something.
How much did that go for, Funch?
About maybe $5. $5.
Okay. All right. The deal.
Yeah.
Is it one of those like you get out of a vending machine that's like cutting triangles and putting that little plastic
It's cut in half.
It's like pre-made?
It's pre-made. It's cut in half, and it comes on this fluffy white bread. That's amazing.
Fluffy white bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
It's like
Trudell,
fluffy
you eating a
milk
tuna
bread.
sandwich from
Hell no.
First of all, are you a tuna sandwich fan?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay.
Right. First
if
of all,
he's
I'm not.
still here tomorrow, maybe I'll get one. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm not
you know
doing
what?
that.
I feel fairly certain that however long I'm 54 and change right now, however much more I get out of this, fairly certain I'm never going to eat a 7-Eleven tuna sandwich.
I was going to go in there to the studio where I saw you prepping for the show and show you the tuna sandwich.
I wish you would have.
Okay.
I would have.
Let me see that.
Next
Because
time
that
I
way I
will.
could testify at the autopsy.
There are several. There are several
do a
things.
deposition.
There are several things I'll go to a 7-Eleven for, and usually it's with one of my kids.
Slurpee.
Yep.
Yeah, the Slurpee's obviously number one.
Right.
Chili cheese Doritos.
If I need a Mountain Dew,
Uh-huh.
right, and I don't have any in the house or something, that candy is obviously the major. So
Sure.
I'm looking for some Nerds gummy clusters.
Can I throw another one? It's a good 7-Eleven that's great
Sweet
for,
Tart
especially we're just about in the sweet spot for it right now.
Okay.
Usually it's right by the door when you come in. They got a freezer of like
Ice
little
cream.
treats.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yep.
popsicles and
Yep,
ice
some
cream
good
and
stuff
all
in
that.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some Klondike bars.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
let's
You'll
go.
notice that I haven't gotten to tuna sandwich yet.
No.
in my
Where do
list.
they
It'll be a
keep
while.
the tuna sandwiches
They
at
keep
7-Eleven? Are they
keep it
locked
right-
up like guns?
No, they usually keep it by the refrigerator, right by the big
Right
goats
by the
and
Slurpees
the Slurpees.
and the,
yes,
yeah, right
yes,
there.
yes.
There's a little open
right by
section.
the bomb
You
burrito.
can get
Remember the bomb
burritos.
burrito?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've had the
Yes, I
bomb.
know, yeah.
I've
The
had
bomb
the bomb.
burrito's there.
Now,
Yeah, it's still there.
As for the pizza, like, is the pizza is it sort of like better than you think? It's not. I'm guessing it's not up to
It's
like a
not bad.
Domino's or.
It's pretty good.
It's
I
like-
had a pizza with like sausage and pepperoni, and what was it? Like some kind of bacon or something on it. It was like a meat lovers.
Let's try to quantify pretty good here.
Well,
Like,
that's what I'm getting.
what is your favorite
Like
place
DiGiorno's?
to get a
Is-
slice of pizza?
Oh man, there's a good place in Eagle Rock called Casa Bianca, which is
Oh, that
probably,
place is
yeah,
terrific.
one of the best pizzas
Yeah.
in LA. At all.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay,
that's
so
my-
you know.
I know, man.
Okay.
Yes.
But then how can you be talking about this 7-Eleven pizza is pretty good? Like you know better.
Well, and I mean,
I have low standards.
and
I
I'll
guess. Low standards, I guess.
I'll just add this in too, because like pizza, I would eat it, and we do eat it multiple times a week. But usually, I'm like, at least there's going to be one pizza night, and I don't want to waste it like on something like that.
Inner space.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that I'm going to bring back a large pepperoni and maybe
You're getting a second pizza too. You got
Of course.
young kids.
So the large, I can still at the right place, I can still get the whole family fed with a large.
Okay.
Right, and have a couple left over. But the boys are starting. They're getting to the point now where they're
Does
both
your
two
wife take
slices
down
of pizza.
the pizza too?
She'll eat a slice max.
Okay.
Right, so that allows for more
Yeah.
for the rest of us. And the little one doesn't really eat. He might have like a bite of cheese or something, or a little pepper, but he doesn't like pepperoni yet. My 5-year-old. So it's really just me and the twins, the 11-year-olds.
Okay.
And so the large is still enough for
We
us.
can do damage.
Yeah.
Do you remember the movie Inner Space?
Of course I do.
Dennis Quaid movie where he's miniaturized and he
Oh,
goes,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
goes inside somebody's
Yes.
body.
Martin
I
Short.
remember that.
Martin
I want to
Short.
do that with Funch. I want to know what's going on inside his stomach.
He's either the least healthy person or the most healthy person. There's nothing in between.
Yes.
You are either completely immune to all foodborne illness or you are teetering on the edge of extinction.
Hey,
that's it.
Medical science is going to want to study me when I die.
Yes. One way or the other.
Yes.
One way or
like
the other.
Aliens, like the acid for blood, that is you. You're just burning all that a tuna sandwich from 7-Eleven and a pizza. And he's right there.
It's great, man.
There you go. Come on.
Might have another one tomorrow.
Now, can I ask what he had to drink?
Oh, I had some water. But I did have some 7-Eleven. I did have some 7-Eleven
for health, to keep it healthy.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I can't go with a Big Goat, man. That's
just pour some pixie sticks into some chocolate milk and get it over with.
I did have some 7-Eleven chips though.
7-Eleven got some chips.
Yes, 7-Eleven chips are really good.
Those are pretty good. Did you get sour cream and onion?
No, I got cracked peppered and salt.
Oh, that sounds good.
Something else I would do if I was running for mayor.
Yeah,
like 7-Eleven should have a drive-through. There you go.
True.
Do you ever have those? There was one in Arcadia. I think it's gone. It was in Altadena Dairy. It wasn't a 7-Eleven, but you drove through the middle of the store.
It's still there.
Is it still there?
It's still there. Yeah. It's by my house. One by my house.
Oh, yeah. It's in Monrovia.
Yeah.
We need more of those.
Drive through anything.
We need more of those.
Is a winner. You ready for a little Far Side?
Let's do it.
Do a little Far Side coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Trudell's here on a Thursday on 710 ESPN. It is also a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Listen all day for your chance to win a 4-pack of general admission tickets to experience Game 2 of the NBA Finals at Cosm. The biggest stage in basketball is here, and there's no better way to watch it than in Cosm's immersive shared reality environment. Visit Cosm.com for more information.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
I love how the Rams are involved in every rumor.
Oh, wait,
it's fantastic.
but isn't every LA team involved in every rumor?
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
When you talk about Tariq Skubal, you immediately go Don. When you talk about Giannis, you immediately go Lakers. When you talk about a guy like Myles Garrett, the first name that comes to mind is Rams. I'll tell you one thing, though. When you think about Myles Garrett, the rumors began, George, last basketball season when Myles Garrett showed up in the ESPN LA suite.
Yeah.
People started circulating it around. Oh, my God, Myles Garrett's in the ESPN LA suite. You know that ESPN LA is a business partner of the LA Rams. That's
They're
where
also
these
a business
rumors
partner of the Cleveland Browns. So.
Yeah, what are you doing? Well, I'm just circulating rumors. Yeah, but nobody, I don't think anybody circulated that except you. Did. Yeah,
you're the only one that knew.
I just did. It was me who did. What are you doing? That was me.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
All right, guys, real talk. Are you a crust lover or one of those crust leavers? Because I got to tell you, Pizza Hut's new crispy parm pan pizza is next level. It's the original pan crust you already love, but now they've baked Parmesan cheese right onto the edge. I'm talking crispy, golden, cheesy crunch with that soft, fluffy inside. Grab a medium, one-topping crispy parm pan for just $11.99 or go large for $3 more. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese, toppings, and recipes.
Rams fans, D-Far here. The Rams are making history in 2026, heading to Melbourne, Australia to face the Niners. You can be there. I've teamed up with True Fan Travel to hook you up with the ultimate fan experience. Game tickets, hotels, exclusive events, even a chance to meet me all in one package. This isn't just a trip, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Spots are limited. Don't wait. Visit TrueFanTravel.com right now and secure your spot. That's TrueFanTravel.com. See you there.
Hey, everybody, it's Cap. I'm here with Angie from Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and when it comes to protecting what matters most, they've got you covered.
That's right. From auto and home to renters, business, and life insurance, we built a game plan tailored just for you.
And if life throws a penalty your way, like a DUI, for example,
we got you. We specialize in DUIs, SR22 coverage, getting you back on the road fast and affordably. Visit angelicas-ins.com or call 1-888-717-0773 for your free quote today.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
So, obviously, fellas, I didn't get to see Myles Garrett practice.
No.
Didn't work out, huh?
Didn't work out.
Trudell, are you familiar with the conundrum that he had?
I don't know that I am.
5th grade graduation was today. Myles Garrett was having his first practice with the Rams today. So I had a little dilemma yesterday.
It was his daughter's 3rd attempt at 5th grade graduation. Not because she couldn't pass the 5th grade, but because the parents couldn't get their act together to celebrate.
I have a dilemma with the DeMarco and Travis show and my boys' school open house at the end of the year, which starts at 5:30 out in my area. So I may be negotiating with you.
Okay.
Early.
Do you want to go to open house?
Yes, of course. What do you mean?
Because you'd have to get a team of horses to take me to one of those.
Oh, no, man, come on. I want to see all the work they've done all year and all that kind of stuff.
It was cool, yeah.
Okay.
But I did
That's
fold
fine.
like a lawn
You
chair.
should go then.
Yeah, real quick.
Travis is like, eh. Well, and then right after that, they've got their first baseball meeting.
Now that I'm into.
So it's like, but
I
anyway,
like it.
DeMarco. So this is the dilemma.
It
I understand.
was.
Yes.
Bunchy, you'll understand this. It was. They were the Legion of Doom. I was the Mulkey Brothers. It was a squash match. It wasn't even close. They didn't even. They just. You're coming with us, and I went.
You're Barry Horowitz and Brooklyn Brawler. Right?
Pretty much, yes. I was quick draw Rick McGraw. I just no deal. But it was cool. My daughter had a great speech. It was awesome.
Oh,
it was
she
memorable.
spoke?
Yeah, they.
Oh, you left that part out.
Well,
you got to go see
I
that.
didn't know it was all pre-recorded.
Oh,
so
okay.
each kid had their own little thing, and she
Okay.
had a nice little speech. It was great. So
Got it.
I'm glad I actually went.
For
But
sure.
At the end, and your wife is probably like my wife. They run for mayor, which means they got to say goodbye to everyone in the room before we go. So, of course, there's a bunch of dads just like me, just sitting by the gate, getting ready to leave, waiting to go. We have all the stuff, purses, jackets, the mortar boards that the kids wore, the whole nine. We're all holding it. And we're just sitting there, commiserating, doing our stuff. But then we started having this discussion, and this is a perfect room for this discussion. We started talking about Hall of Fame food.
Okay.
Food you would put in the Hall of Fame. Now,
Sure.
Here is our list. It's based on popularity, influence, and staying power. Now, this is a doctor, a lawyer, a surgeon, and I don't know what the other guy does.
Wait, can we guess before you? Or
Yeah,
you want to
I
reveal?
like that idea.
You want to guess the
Yeah,
list?
Can Travis and I just go back and forth and guess?
Okay, go ahead. There is a top 10 that I have to write down. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to take hamburger.
Hamburger is number 2. Very good.
Pizza.
Okay. Pizza is the Tom Brady of food.
Yeah.
Number 1. Anybody else?
Go ahead, Dan.
Tacos.
Tacos. This is where I thought we'd start a fight.
Yeah.
They have them at number 4.
That's fine.
Is that too low?
It'd be higher on my personal list, but it needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Tacos?
It's
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Bunchy.
Top three.
Yeah,
You got a guess?
They fudged you to tacos. So yeah, DeAndre, right?
Tacos is that? Yes.
Taco burrito.
No, not on the list.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti is number 9.
Yeah, spaghetti was going to be on
Spaghetti
there.
is number 9 because you're going to make that at least 50 times a year.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to do one that's not necessarily like my personal favorite, but I feel like it's just part of the culture. Hot dog.
Hot dog is number 10.
Okay.
I got one for you.
Here was a question.
I'm next. I'm next.
Have you guys ever thrown out cooked hot dogs?
No.
I mean,
like wasting food. Have you ever wasted hot dogs
I'll tell you
from
what.
a party?
I wouldn't do it in your presence. I'll tell you that because I
Right.
know you wouldn't tolerate that.
No,
they get eaten.
Yeah.
They get eaten. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Yeah.
Hot dog is number 10. Very good.
Ready?
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken is number 5.
Yeah.
Also,
Good call.
something that's always there. Okay, now this where it got a little hairy, but it made the list. Chocolate chip cookies. Has
Okay.
anybody ever turned down a chocolate chip cookie?
No.
So the only tricky part here is I almost would put like desserts almost in a whole different category.
I agree with that.
Yeah, because then
They
you
put
got
them on there. Okay, so the
but,
Hall
but
of
sure,
Fame.
but I'm not kicking cookies out of anything.
Okay, so Hall of Fame desserts: cheesecake,
Yeah.
brownie,
Pie.
apple pie,
Ice cream.
Sure.
and
Ice-
a donut.
Ice cream.
Take it?
Ice
No.
cream made
that
as a
misses-
food.
no.
Ice cream
Oh.
is number
Oh.
6 as a food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any
I'll be
fruit
honest.
or vegetables on that list?
None.
Okay.
If we're gonna include ice cream as a food, then it's got to be higher.
Higher
You know
on
what
the
I'm
list?
saying?
Okay,
Well,
I'm
it's
with
just
you.
because if some people might turn down a piece of pizza or a hamburger or fried chicken or something. Is anyone turning down ice cream?
No.
Anyone ever?
But if you said to me those things you just listed or ice cream, I would pick all of the other things.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
They got.
I would take the ice cream.
The one no one guessed. This is number 8, and I'm out on this.
Some sort of noodle dish.
You're right.
Yeah. That's the only thing that, other than
noodles
spaghetti.
and
It's like a ramen sort of deal?
Pad
cheese.
Thai.
Mac and cheese.
Oh.
Mac and cheese.
Pasta.
Okay.
That could go either way.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't like mac and cheese. You guys know I don't like cheese, but I understand it's a staple.
You're
Right.
missing
For
out on
most
mac and
people.
cheese, man. I'm telling you right now.
Okay, see, it's on the list.
Breadcrumbs or
More
no
for you. I
breadcrumbs?
don't want
All
that.
right, Punchy, right
no
at you.
breadcrumbs.
No breadcrumbs.
This is the Hall of Fame snack wing. Potato chips,
Sure.
popcorn,
Okay.
pretzel,
Yep.
nacho.
Sure.
What do you think? That's pretty much all of them, right?
Yeah. Unless you get candy in there, but I don't know if that fits in that criteria.
No. Okay, and then Hall of Fame breakfast wing, pancakes,
Eggs,
bacon.
bacon,
Eggs
sausage.
Benedict is actually.
Sure.
All of them picked Eggs Benedict.
Well, yeah. It's eggs with more eggs on top of it. You take that hollandaise sausage, just a way to insert more egg yolks
But
into
do
your
you
body.
make it? Do you make it by yourself at home?
I have.
You have
You
made
can
it.
make it?
Oh, it's easy.
Have you ever made Eggs Benedict before? Are you an Eggs Benedict guy?
No.
Do you have hot water and eggs?
Yes.
Then you can make eggs
I've
in a
never made
blender.
Eggs
But don't you need to
Benedict
buy
by
the
myself.
I can
hollandaise
only make
sauce or
scrambled
whatever?
eggs.
You could
Really?
make it in your sleep.
Hollandaise sauce.
Yeah,
right?
well,
It's
where do you buy
lemon.
that?
It's lemon juice and egg yolks, basically.
Okay, I'll be
and some
calling you
salt.
over the weekend when I'm
You have a
making
blender?
this. I do have a blender. You know I got
You're
the
set.
Ninja blender.
That's what I'm saying. You're good.
And there's one more. Oh, and waffles.
Oh,
Waffles
yeah.
is
No
always
French
on the
toast?
list.
No French toast?
No French toast.
Wow.
Not
I'm
many people
surprised.
love French toast. That shocked me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these are all
I
guys
take
that love
waffles
to eat.
and pancakes over French toast
In a
every
heartbeat.
time.
Yes, in a heartbeat. So we're all doing this as we're watching people go by. It did get emotional though.
Oh,
It
I'm
did.
sure.
She went and said goodbye to all her teachers.
Yeah.
She went and said goodbye to all her friends, and they're all going to different.
I was just going to ask you that.
They're all going to different middle schools.
Okay.
So it's like they're really saying goodbye.
How many different schools are they scattering to?
One, two, three, at least 4.
Oh, that'll be tough.
That's a lot of people. And then maybe you'll meet up again in high school.
In high school.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But
Got
it was
it.
cool. But dude, I was on my way out the door.
Okay.
I really was.
Look, I'm glad you got to go, that she spoke, and
Yeah.
you got to see that. That's awesome. How did Myles Garrett do at practice today?
I heard he killed. You know,
Shocker.
actually, Maurice is out there.
Yeah.
Maurice wants to come on and talk about it. But
Great.
I said you were supposed to come on
Can I-
yesterday.
can I ask
so
you-
he's banned from the show for a while.
Can I ask you
Yeah.
one generic Myles Garrett question?
Shoot.
Just about this. So just with the Browns, and I get that their defense overall was good.
Oh yeah.
But on the Rams, like, is there a different level of attention that offenses basically have to deploy to get him taken care of relative to what the Browns were putting out?
Okay, so you
like,
ever heard
based
of
on the personnel around
You ever
him.
heard of a slide in football? You know
Yeah.
what that means? When they slide the center to you?
Yep.
That's basically what he's going to see. Les Snead, I thought,
How much did he see that in Cleveland?
a lot.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you turn that slide towards him, they blitz backside. So they keep you honest. They force you to go one-on-one with him. That's what Chris Shula's going to have to do. Yeah, that's the thing. If you bring Aaron Donald back, you can't slide anywhere. You'll have to keep him balanced, and somebody's going one-on-one.
Does everybody adjust to him, or does he have to adjust to what everyone else is doing?
Dude, there's no way in hell I would make him change.
Yeah, I'm with you.
There's no way.
Yeah, just do what
I'd
you
let
do.
Myles
Yeah.
Garrett do what he does best, and I'll adjust to you.
Yeah, that seems to make the most sense. What would you like to do? Great, sounds good.
Yeah.
Let's do a lot of that.
But the minute you get comfortable standing up and rushing, okay, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm concerned, Myles Garrett's going to look just like he did in Cleveland, just in a Rams uniform.
When you say stand up and rush, you're talking about putting him in like more of a linebacker sort of spot?
like verse, like Byron Young, stand up and rush, that type of stuff. But that means there's the threat of him dropping. But I told you, I don't want to see Myles Garrett drop ever. I don't want to see him backpedal once.
No.
Yeah, you go forward and tear up stuff. Yeah.
Is Maurice going to come on and tell us about what it looked like?
He might.
All
I
right.
was waiting. I want to wait for Tuesday. Bring him on with Chris. Yeah. I'm going to see if
That's a
Chris
good
is going to
idea.
be tough with him.
That's a good idea. Oh, look.
He will.
Say what you want about Chris, and I've said everything there is to say. He's not scared.
He will stand down the barrel.
He's not scared. He will stand in there for sure.
The bucket's ready.
You ready?
You're ready.
For,
Okay.
for after the break.
All right, we're going to
Ready for
do
the
it.
draft.
We're going to do our little. This is the draft order.
This is draft order.
15-1.
15-1. Yep, all of the 7-10 either on air or producers and such, and World Cup picks.
All right, the morning show is taking over SeaWorld. That is tomorrow. Cappy, Morales, Bergman from 7 to 10 a.m. You can take the plunge into the brand new Shark Encounter, see jaw-dropping shark species, and learn to feed them with a trainer. Plus, see the new Dolphin Adventures and Ocean of Dreams drone shows. We'll see you Friday in San Diego. Would you feed a shark, DeMarco?
I think I have.
Have you really?
No, I fed a, what do you call that?
A ray?
A ray. Yeah, you're supposed to hold it like this, and it comes over and sucks it up. And
like in Hawaii?
And it was Belize.
Okay.
Weren't you scared? That's how Steve Irwin died.
So they told you, like, you're supposed to hold it here, and it'll come.
Are you in the water? Or
you're in the water with it.
Okay.
And I was all good until this thing started to swim at me, and I panicked.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
They're big, and I panicked, and it bit my hand a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but it felt like our teeth. It wasn't sharp. It just felt like our
pressure. Slap that thing after it bit you, or what?
I just let it go. Yeah. I wanted to, though. Come on. Yeah.
You getting in the water with wild animals?
Not if I have a choice.
I like to go to about thigh high.
In the water?
In the ocean.
If there's things out there?
If.
Oh.
They're out there.
I mean, not that close, not to where we are. They're not swimming around. Come on.
Bro, hey.
Let me look up. Really?
Hey, no, so my kids were at the beach like a couple weeks ago, and some guy caught like a mako shark, like just off of the Hermosa Pier. Like they're all up in there
by
right
the
now.
pier, yes, but not by the beach.
DeMarco, I told you the story
pier is
2 weeks ago.
At the beach. I'm saying they were like 100 feet out.
But there's people fishing. There's blood going over. I mean, that's where sharks would be, not down there.
When I went into the ocean, I told you the story 2 weeks ago. I was down there by myself, and I'm going to jump in. I'm going to do a quick swim. So I go in there, swim for 5 minutes, right? Just by swim, I mean get wet, go under a few waves, and get out of the water. So I'm kind of standing in the ocean, and it's about maybe chest high where I'm standing.
Okay.
And I see a guy on the beach going, like, waving like this. And I'm like, I don't know who that guy is. I'm by myself. What he's doing this. I don't think too much of it. And I come out of the water, and I sit down back on my chair, and he's, I don't know, 40 yards away from me down the line. He looked, and he's like, hey, did you not see me waving at you? I'm like, I did. I didn't think you were waving at me. Like, what's up? He goes, there was a seal right behind you. like I'm like, how close? He goes, I don't know, 10 feet.
Oh my God.
He goes, you didn't see it? I'm like, no. He goes, you know what eats those, right?
Sharks.
Yeah. I'm like, oh well, I'm really glad I didn't see that. So yes, they are there.
I mean,
okay. I mean what?
I mean,
I'm going to start sending you videos every day of how close these things are to the shore.
But I see your dismissive point. It's like, yes, we know they're there, but they're not biting you.
They're out there a ton. They're not out there.
And I get it. But the fact that they could bite us
is true.
It's scarier than being on the 110, even though however many more people die in car accidents. It's just the mental image.
I would never swim around the pier. You're going to get eaten. There's things that will eat you out there.
Do you think they know boundaries? They jump off the pier and have to swim in.
There's blood in there. I mean, they're throwing bait out there. They're attracting those things.
I'm telling you, these junior lifeguards have to do it. Thank goodness my kids aren't doing that.
My kids did it. It's terrifying.
And everybody has
a pier.
Most kids have a great experience with it, but mine are not. I'm not upset.
People
about
that get eaten by sharks on the beach, 0.
Facts.
Look
0.
At you. Wow.
Right?
It's kind of like
undefeated. Never had a shark attack when you're on dry sand.
Let me see. There might be one. Yeah.
There's a few. There's a few out there. All right, we got our draft order coming up next.
I mean, I might be able to take a shark on the beach.
Right?
Well, I'm you first.
Just kick it in the head a few times, right? It's nice. What is it going to do? It can't.
I'm just going to go way around.
Float the jab.
I'm going to go way around. Trudell's draft coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Trudell's here on a Thursday on ESPN LA.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland.
And when we heard back in the spring that the Browns pushed some form of payment to Myles Garrett to deeper into the summer rather than in the spring, a lot of folks said that's an indication of something, that he may not be on the team later in the summer. We're like, does this mean we could have another Micah Parsons situation on our hands where a generationally brilliant pass rusher gets traded? Micah from the team that drafted him? Myles. Not possible?
You gotta make a Myles.
And all we heard was, it's procedural. And you are leading the charge here on the program, Chris, of there's maybe a procedure that's going down. And that would be Myles isn't on the team anymore.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland. The Rich Eisen Show on LA's mega sports station, ESPN.
ESPN LA.
Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace.
And I'm Ireland.
After a crash, you are on the spot. You got to make the right decisions.
800-345-6789. Count the facts. Count on Jacob.
Count your options, then count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Put it in your phone. Memorize it.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new chili crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
With Progressive Customer Service, there are lots of ways to connect with us, so you never have to miss a second of your favorite sport. Because you'd much rather watch a ball go through a net 124 times in 48 minutes when you don't really have to pay attention until the last 2, and then somehow those 2 minutes will take an hour. You don't want to miss all that. Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on this Thursday. Coming up, the destination for LA sports tonight at 6 p.m., which means we keep the live and local LA sports talk going. Chris McGee, Andy Kamenetsky, coming up after DeMarco and Travis right here on ESPN LA and on YouTube, on the app on 710. Tonight, it's Geeter and Andy Kamenetsky. So don't miss it right now. Don't miss more of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show your Thursday on ESPN LA.
I believe it's Fab.
He's Fab then. Yeah. Kind of a mix between the two.
Was one of them cheating, or were they both cheating?
You mean like not singing?
Yeah.
They
Both of them.
weren't singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if one of them was carrying the weight for the other or not. All right, so Trudell, have you been having this kind of in your back pocket since the World Cup was announced that it was coming here? Is this something you've always done each World Cup year, or is this off the top of your head today?
No. So, well, station-wise, this is just kind of, I just decided to do it once I came in here.
All right.
And we were talking about it in Crosstalk. I did this exact same thing for my kids' soccer team.
Oh, nice.
So that's
All
why.
right.
So I went to the practice. I talked to the coach. Hey, just sit down. They all come, and they just think it's fun. They all come out and they pull out a name, and then they all freak out, right? And then we did the draft right after, and they all, they know more than, it's a pretty good team. Like, they all watch a lot of soccer, so they didn't need like the odds or anything. They were firing off.
Teaching these kids how to gamble already?
No money in that one. But I am gonna buy a jersey of the team that wins for the kid that wins.
Okay,
that's cool.
Yeah, for that, so that they have something to look forward to at least. But I didn't want to introduce money to it. Not the case in this. Here we will be playing for money. So
right.
here's the concept. Right, there are 15 people on here, and here's the list. Not everybody has. Let's see. Has everybody said they do it? Well, most have. But I came up with the list. It's me, Mason, Ireland, DeMarco, Travis, Sedano, Cap, Beto, Laura, Lindsay, Emily, DeAndre, Bergman, Funchy, and BC. Now, if Morales wants to get in it, he's welcome. I just assumed that he would not. By the way, I asked him a question about like an HR type question the other day, and he just stared at me with like death eyes. It's like, why are you asking me that?
Well, just as a general rule, I think Morales and HR probably don't see eye to eye.
I was asking him. I'm like, hey,
those are
The investment, like the percentage of the check that goes in this, and he just looked at me. He's like, "Why are you speaking those words?" And I was like, "My bad." Anyway, and here's what my strategy here. I am having DeMarco pull out the names in order because if you have a problem with it, anybody that doesn't like their
DeMarco.
spot, no, you can take it up with DeMarco.
Okay.
That's why. It's not me. I do this with Stu Lance. I have him draw our fantasy basketball league because if nobody wants to mess with Stu in this case, I don't think anyone's going to want to mess with DeMarco.
Draw.
So so this is going to be pick number 15.
Here we go. Let me see. Grab one there.
Yeah.
There you go. We have. I got 2.
Oh no. Okay.
We have Laura. Pick 15.
Pick number 15.
Okay.
Laura is not going to be happy about that. Okay.
Go
number
again?
14.
14 would be Sedano.
The black hand.
Hold
number
that there.
14.
Travis,
number 13.
There you
okay.
go. Sorry, Trev.
That's not a good pick.
Mason,
number 12.
All right. Lindsay.
Oh wait. Okay. DeMarco, hold on. Put the ones that you haven't drawn. Put back in here.
The ones I haven't drawn?
Okay, is that the only? Okay, that's the only. Okay, yeah, you're going fast here.
Oh,
okay.
You got Lindsay?
Yes, I got Lindsay. Yeah.
All
okay,
right.
number 10.
Emily.
All right, now number 9 pick. Just take
There
one
you
out.
go.
Just
All
take one out.
All right. There you go. Ireland.
Okay, so who is still alive right now? We
Both
have
of you guys.
Me, Funchy, DeMarco. DeAndre's name has not come out.
Cap.
Cappy has not come out. Bergman has not come out. And I might be missing one. Okay, this is for number 8. And this is now a pretty good pick. You can still get an elite squad here.
Brian.
Okay, Brian Cohen gets number 8. Number 7.
There we go. Cap.
Cappy gets number 7. Number 6.
Now we're getting into the real territory.
The 4 of everybody but Travis is still alive. Who's in this room?
I think this is me, but my name is misspelled.
What's that? Let's see. Who wrote that? Who wrote that?
There's no E in my name.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There you
Who
go.
wrote that? That wasn't me.
Put me.
Okay.
What am I picking?
6.
6. Okay. All right. Here we go.
This is the 5th pick.
Funcho.
Wow. So
Trudell's going to get the
I'm
top
still
pick.
alive.
I know. What is
I
this?
don't
Oh, my
even
God.
want that. I would be happy to get number 4 here.
Oh, I got 2.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Beto.
Okay. Beto's number 4.
Yeah, baby.
Who's number 3?
DeAndre.
DeAndre is number 3. So that leaves me and is Bergman come out yet? Me and Bergman.
Bergman, man.
Yeah.
How did you do this?
I want number 2.
And you got number 2.
Okay. All right. I'll take it. So the pressure is on Bergie with the number 1 selection.
There you go.
Wow.
Berg.
Greg. All right. So here's the order. Number 1, Bergman, who's going to be picking probably between France and Spain and maybe Brazil. Okay. Number 2 is me, then DeAndre, then Beto, then Funchy, then DeMarco, then Cappy, then Brian, then Ireland, Emily, Lindsay, Mason, Travis, Sedano, and Laura. So now, Travis, what you got to hope for is that like that a team slips. Like what happened when the boys with their team, some of the kids got a little excited, took USA early.
Yeah.
Right. And then another kid took Mexico a little bit early. Right. Mexican kid, like parents are Mexican, just kind of. And there's a Japanese kid on the team.
Okay.
And he actually didn't take Japan. He was like, nah, I don't think they're good enough.
Kids playing to win.
Yeah. So a couple teams slipped, and I'm not going to say right now in case somebody's listening because I don't want to blow up your spot. But there's a couple teams that I'm eyeing that could be there for you at 13. And then the question is if you get the kickback pick and somebody else comes back.
So I'm just looking. This is the World Cup odds. I'm looking at one of these sites and just the 13th best odds. Just straight up, if you just go straight down the line, number 13 is Uruguay. Okay,
I love how you said that.
Uruguay is not bad.
You know who's 12?
Who?
U.S.
Oh,
yeah. Between those two. Give me Uruguay
really?
all day. Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I got something in the mix. DeMarco, you are, which one are you? You're,
what am I picking?
You're
I'm picking
6.
Oh, no.
So,
Laura's not pleased.
you know who's 6th best odds?
Who?
Argentina.
Okay.
So if we're just going chalk,
yeah.
DeAndre, number 3.
DeMarco, you're in a great spot there.
Because
there's at least 6 teams who can win the World Cup.
Okay.
And then you get to come back earlier than everybody else because of the snake. right? So instead of winding up with like, South Korea, maybe you get Czechia or something like that.
Okay.
So Trudell, with the second pick, the odds I'm looking at, France is the second favorite behind Spain.
Yeah, it's Spain, France, and then I would put Brazil right there in that mix. And it's going to be tough for me not to take Brazil. I just
Brazil's fourth according to odds makers.
There's something special about Brazil in this country because the style that they play, it's both like it's fun, it's athletic, it's fast, and I think that non-soccer fans. Mm-hmm. They have the most pleasing sort of brand, just all things around it.
Familiar.
Now, Spain's also super fun to watch. France is super skilled, but there's just something kind of sexy about the way Spain plays.
How good would we be?
Or excuse me, Brazil. Yeah,
the U.S. if we took our most extraordinary athletes and trained them from a young age to play soccer, like you take Allen Iverson or Kyrie Irving or something like that. These guys that are incredibly quick, fast, incredibly skilled.
It's starting to happen a little bit more. And so, like on the current national team, you've got 4 or 5 of those players who were so good and so athletic, and then they went and got picked up by an Italian team, or an English team, or a German team. So it's starting to happen more and more. But
do we know how to train them? Like if you let's just say you plucked that kid out at birth and drove him to Spain.
Well,
and
so here's what's happening. The MLS teams are just now, like in these last couple of years, starting to copy the European model where you were asking me before, where do these kids go to school? So the LA Galaxy and LAFC, they are already poaching kids off of the best other club teams, including so my boys play for a club called Beach, which is one of the bigger clubs in the South Bay area. They've won national tournaments before, et cetera. What happens sometimes is like the best couple of kids on Beach, all of a sudden LAFC and LA Galaxy are calling and saying, hey, we want to bring you into the academy. Now, if you get into the academy, then you're going to school there, right? They're paying for your for everything that you do with the sport, and then you're in the types of tournaments where you're going to play, the MLS equivalent from Dallas and from DC and from on and across the country. So the system is starting to happen. It'll get even younger, I think, as the MLS teams build up more, and that's when you'll start to see some of these players, instead of having to go over to Europe, it's basically the opposite of European basketball right now. Luka Doncic, right, instead of coming over here at 18, like he went to Real Madrid in Spain, and he played there for a couple of years before coming to the NBA, but he was able to stay there because Real Madrid was good enough, right? Whereas in soccer, if you're awesome and you're 15, you're going over to Europe.
Yeah.
Still.
Okay.
Right? There isn't a team yet, but it's getting close. Like pretty soon, these MLS teams in their academies are going to be good enough, I think. It might take 20 years. It might take 30. But
I'll answer this way. I did this in Europe. I said that we will catch them in soccer before you ever catch us in football. Like, I don't care if you take their best athletes and put them in a football academy, it won't even come close.
Yeah.
Not even. But maybe in soccer, if you have the right training, it just...
Well, we care about athletics.
Yeah.
We care about winning. And once those boxes are checked, you just need to get the right athletes. And once the right athletes start going there,
the nuances of the game and
put it this way: where we are now is a lot better than when I was a kid.
It's going to keep getting a little better. The challenge is that if you're in Brazil or England or Italy and you go into any bar or any just kid's house, there's only one sport on.
Yeah.
Now maybe the NBA starts to come in a little bit, right, on a second screen or something like that. Here, you could have any number of sports on, right? If it's a Sunday during football season, it's going to be football.
Right.
If it's during the MLB playoffs, it's probably going to be baseball. But now, if it's a World Cup, we'll all watch the World Cup.
Sure. Right.
Now, my kids watch a lot of soccer. They watch a lot of English Premier League, but I'm like in the very highest percentage of soccer interest. So I think that just osmosis that occurs for a kid who grows up in Spain or that part is going to be hard to bridge.
Remember that conversation we were having with Chris about New York and basketball?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to tell him, when you go and walk through neighborhoods, all you see are basketball courts.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
That city, that state is all about that sport. Europe is all about soccer over there.
All right, so with the basketball, we're going to do it. We're going to get into game one. We're going to try to figure out what happened to the Spurs and whether or not it's going to happen over and over again. It's coming up next. DeMarco and Trav Trudell's here on a Thursday, ESPN LA.
I got you. Hold on, Funchy. See, there's that tuna fish coming out. Let me put my glasses on. Jeez. Rams fans, talking to you. The Rams are headed to Australia to take on the Niners in Melbourne. This is going to be fun. Did I mention that Myles Garrett is on this football team now? Yay. I'm telling you right now, if you ever thought about doing something big as a Rams fan, this is your opportunity. True Fan Travel is the only way to go. They have put together an incredible Rams experience down under. I mean, really, they have really put their best foot forward, and I'm excited to be a part of it. This trip will have it all for you. Premium hotels, official game tickets, exclusive events, parties, lots of sightseeing, all handled for you. I'll even be there with you. This is going to be fun. All you have to do is show up and enjoy it. Look, I played this game. I've been around this game a long time, and I know what moments like this mean. The first NFL game in Australia, this is the kind of thing you're going to remember forever. We're talking September 11, 2026, Melbourne Cricket Ground. Look that up. One of the most iconic stadiums in the world. So join the Rams in Australia. Spots are limited, and once this fills up, it is gone. This is not just another road trip. This is history. Secure your spot right now at truefantravel.com. That's truefantravel.com, and get ready to make history. Trust me, this is one of those you had to be there moments, so be there.
Hi, it's Chris Morales, and at ESPN LA, we love Children's Hospital Los Angeles, and we hope to see you at the 10th Annual Walk and Play LA. First, I'm going to walk a 3K showing my support for this amazing hospital, and I want you to join me in raising funds for critically ill kids. Then we'll play with live music, games, and sports clinics led by local athletes. Join the fun Saturday, June 6th at the Santa Monica Pier. Go to ESPNLA.com to sign up for Team ESPN LA and use the discount code PLAY to save $10 on registration.
I took Mom to catch a ball game. Is it time to pick her up yet? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Don't pay high prices for gas. Morongo's Travel Center has the lowest price gas around.
Number 2.
Happy Hour at Mosen. Half-price drinks, Monday through Thursday, 2 to 5 p.m., Friday, noon to 5 p.m.
And the number 1 reason.
Get ready to rock with the best tribute bands in SoCal. Every Thursday at Oasis Pool.
Morongo, good times.
If you run a small business, you know that opportunities and emergencies don't wait. So don't let big banks hold your business hostage with weeks of endless red tape and paperwork. Turn to Cardiff. Cardiff is America's favorite small business lender with a 5-minute application that won't impact your personal credit. You get approved in minutes and funded the same day for up to $500,000. If you've been operating for at least a year with $20,000 a month in revenue, skip the bank delays. Go to Cardiff/ESPNLA right now to secure your funding. That's cardiff.co/ESPNLA.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code TRY to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code TRY to borrow up to $10,000. Use code TRY to borrow up to $10,000.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, what's up, dude? What's going on over there?
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
Do you enjoy that as much as I do?
I love scratching things off the list.
Just got to strike an item off the to-do list. That is a huge win.
Love it.
That's a huge win. All right, so Knicks go into San Antonio last night. But by the way, before we get into what happened, what's going on in San Antonio? Why is everybody running onto the court?
Crazy.
That is a really scary moment.
Not great.
Not great. And then there's the thing with Brunson where somebody was chirping him from the sidelines along the way, too, where he called over the officials. But you got to be out of your ever-loving mind to run on something very, very bad could happen. The second you step out there, all bets are off.
Bobby Wagner could hit you. Remember that?
I do.
The guy that stormed the field
you
protesting?
You know what the worst part about that is, though, is that he went out there on the court. The kid ran out there on the court, and his intention was to go straight up to Wemby. He didn't even get Wemby in the video because Wemby was too damn tall for him.
Wow. Wow.
So it's like cut off mid-chest or something?
Literally cut off mid-chest. You can literally see Wemby's
He's like,
number.
no, I promise it's Wemby. He's like, well, I mean,
there it is.
Is it? You can't see his face.
Who was the baseball lady?
Oh, Morgana the Kissing Bandit.
Morgana the Kissing Bandit, yes.
Are you familiar, Trudell?
Oh, yeah.
There was this woman in the 70s and 80s, and she might have snuck into the early 90s, where her gimmick was she would run out onto the field and give a famous player a kiss.
Yes.
Like George Brett, Nolan Ryan, Fernando Valenzuela, others, and she was very buxom.
Very top-heavy.
And she would run out there all over the place,
Yes.
and then she would be escorted off.
Now, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay to storm the field.
Yeah, but then ever since we've had other people do crazier things. Anyway, that was just reminded me of a whole bunch of crazy stuff.
I mean,
with people
Monica Seles kind of changed.
Oh, my God.
All of it.
How it being like
She got
funnier.
stabbed.
Yeah, it wasn't
Was it
cute.
at Wimbledon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Did you
cute
see
after
that
that.
tennis player recently that saw her stalker in the stands and freaked out?
No.
Yeah, she was playing tennis, whatever tournament they were at. Yeah, she saw her stalker in the stands and went behind the judge until I can't go out there.
I don't blame her.
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
Wow. Did they? Hopefully they
got
escorted
him
him
out.
out.
They got him out. Yeah, no doubt.
Very scary. So
take him to jail.
Did New York figure something out with Wemby? Wemby have a bad night. Cat did a very good job on him for most of the night. Wemby had some turnover. Wemby's at the end of the game, he just said, "Look, I played bad. Like I just need to play better." Is it that, or do the Knicks have a little secret sauce on how to defend him, which doesn't appear anybody else really had?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say that there's any secret sauce in defending Wemby. He's not on offense, right? He's not Jokic or Luka or Shea yet on offense. Like he is spectacularly talented. He can get his shot off, obviously, against anybody. His handle for that height is great, but he's not a completely dominating presence on that end yet. I think he will be in a year or two. Defensively is where he's just this completely super, absolutely dominant. There's nothing you can really do with him. But, and this is why I like the Knicks going into the series, they do have the type of team, the type of personnel that can at least give Wemby some problems. And the first part of that is that they have a legitimately excellent shooting big man in Karl Anthony Towns. So there's just, if you are reliant upon scoring at the rim, which many teams are, the Knicks are actually not. They're one of the teams that are least reliant upon scoring at the rim. Now, Jalen Brunson, he's got, like Luka, they've got all this stuff in the mid-range, and those are the shots that are usually available to you in the postseason. Karl Anthony Towns can score at the rim, but only after you've stretched out the defense to eliminate him as a three-point threat. Bridges can operate out of the corner. Hart, he didn't hit any threes last game, but he had 15 rebounds and 6 assists.
Crazy.
It just making winning plays. Anunoby is perfectly happy to be spaced out on the perimeter and then can rack a closeout if you want to actually close out hard on him. So that's the type of offense where the ball moves. It's not just Brunson having to do everything at this point. That's where they've really changed. In like March, they kind of unlocked that. They're like, all right, too much Brunson. Let's give Cat the ball more at the high post and run off of that. So that, to me, gives them an edge that they can keep exploiting in the series. And then as far as defending Wemby, Cat did a really good job.
Great job.
I think there'll be the games where he gets into foul trouble, right? But then they got Mitchell Robinson, who's also an excellent defender. Worst case scenario, they can put Anunoby over on Wemby. He is as strong as a bull. He's like Kawhi-like on that end. So I like the way that this matches up for the Knicks, and that's not to go with all the other factors, which I was going to try to sell you on, DeMarco. Like when you think about the thing that occurred to me as a Vikings fan was, remember the Minneapolis Miracle, and it's incredible. And then what happens the next week? Gets smashed by the Eagles.
Yeah.
So when you have you have the emotional high, which for them OKC was the pinnacle, and that was all year. They wanted to beat OKC. Remember early in the season when everyone it was like, it's already over. OKC's not losing. They were like 28-2 or whatever it was.
Right.
In San Antonio, they beat them. They got there. They cried and as well they should have. Is amazing. The Knicks are kind of sitting there like, yeah, all right, we're vets. We know how to play. IQ. You guys are still young, and it just seemed like that was part of what we saw in game one as well.
Beating San Fran for the first time in 20 tries, that wasn't the hard part. The hard part was the week after. Yeah, we didn't have the emotion with it. I saw two things.
There you go. Yeah, same
so not much game planning in game one. It's kind of put both teams out there to see what happens, and then game two, you start to make adjustments. Is that fair?
But it's half fair. Like, so 100% the adjustments are coming.
Yeah.
But I did really like the Knicks game plan.
Me too.
Yeah, in going in. And I think the Spurs, that the harder part for them was kind of going in and thinking, well, the Knicks are tough to game plan against. Like, the idea is that you can attack Brunson, but they're really good in the way that the Warriors were good at getting Steph Curry out of certain situations. Yeah. They're really good at their quick rotations, and that's where the IQ comes in. Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, Cat, like, they all know exactly where to rotate if and when. Okay, this is right. They're gonna try to get Castle over here, and he's gonna try to bull rush Brunson to the rim, and they're like, okay, fine. Anunoby just steps off of whoever the shooter is in the corner, and then they rotate down from the perimeter. Like the Knicks really had it schemed out pretty well.
The other thing is, I thought San Antonio got some pretty good looks. They just didn't hit them. So I don't think this is over by a long shot. I really don't. I think San Antonio will be back. Didn't you think they got good looks? They just didn't hit them?
I think San Antonio did get good looks, and also I think Wemby worked too hard. I think he's been in the perimeter too much through these past couple of games. I don't know if that's a sign of fatigue or him not being in his spots. I mean, they were saying on the broadcast, Wemby is more efficient when he's catching it at the elbow.
Yeah.
When he's in those spots, not having to try to take guys off the dribble every single possession. So he was working too hard to get his own shot. And I don't think he was going to have another shooting performance like that again, especially De'Aaron Fox. I don't think he's going to shoot 3 of 11 once again going into another game. I think the Spurs are. I think they're a really good defensive team. I mean, they had a 14-point lead in that third quarter, and I thought that was one of those where the Knicks
thought they had control though.
Well, flip side, DeAndre didn't say anything inaccurate there, but the Knicks also missed a ton of great shots.
That's true.
All right, they shot, like, the Spurs were down in the low 30s. The Knicks weren't much higher. So I think that the Knicks were rusty. They hadn't played in a week. They've only played 4 games in like 27 days or something.
They haven't played a ton
because they were sweeping everybody after the 2-1 down to Atlanta. So I think that the Knicks were also going to start hitting more shots. You're not wrong about the Spurs though. They'll shoot better.
I want to go back to something that DeAndre pointed out, and because Wembanyama mentioned it, the coach of the Spurs mentioned it as well, and I feel like I hear this at least once a series when Wembanyama is involved. That there's at least one game every time where he will say it, the coach will say it, and other people that know basketball say it. Get closer to the basket. Get into the paint. Start sooner there. That I get that he can shoot threes. To your point, Trudell, he does have for a 7'6" guy, his handle is incredible. I get that he can do those things out there. Dude, you're 7'6". Let's start closer to the basket. And when they do that, when it kind of starts with him nearer the hoop, everything else kind of opens up from there. It's that team where it's the stuff where you're talking about where he's further away, he's more by the 3-point line, and then he tries to get closer to the basket that he seems to struggle more than anything. And just the recalibration of game 2, like we're going to emphasize the fact that we're going to try to get him the ball closer to the basket from the jump, I think is going to change some things.
Well, two slight pushbacks on that. The Knicks are very well aware of this as well, and Cat and Mitchell Robinson are pretty good in the way that not so much Chet, but Isaiah Hartenstein was good at keeping Wemby out of that painted area.
Just being strong enough to do it.
Just being strong, and that's part of it. And they also are big in their rotations behind that. And this is, again, with Anunoby, with Bridges, with Hart, and even a couple of guys like Landry Shamet does a decent job off the bench of this. He's not great. But that's one thing that I think that they'll be able to keep Wemby out of that paint. And I also think as the series goes on, Wemby's going to keep wearing down. This is his first stretch. And just the ridiculous nature of that OKC series, how much the wear and tear, Knicks could not be any more fresh. So that's one. 2, the young guards for the Spurs. First of all, Harper's incredible. He's a rookie. Like he played 28 minutes, and I think afterwards everyone's like, "Do you have to play him 35 minutes now?" You might have to. But what he likes to do and what Castle likes to do is bully guards, and they were, to an extent, they were able to do that a little better in the OKC series than I think they can with the wings for the Knicks, which, again, if it's Bridges or if it's Anunoby or if it's Hart, you can't just bull those guys out of the way, and that means you're going to have to take jump shots. Castle and Harper, not great jump shooters, and so I think they've got a little bit of an edge there, too.
What did you think about the officiating?
It's good.
Yeah, put it this way, I didn't think much of it, which means I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was fine.
Like, it never really crossed my radar of, like, what's going on out there.
Brunson was pretty pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting bumped, not getting calls.
It's the finals.
Yeah,
right?
There's never. I don't know if I'll ever see an NBA game again where at least somebody isn't pissed, especially the guys that have the ball the most. And it's not. He's not.
Yeah,
he's not necessarily. But he's one of the. Yeah, he's he's also trying to set himself up, I think, right, for the rest of the series.
I got
in
you.
a way.
Yeah.
He shot the ball 30 times.
He did. Closed them out, though.
So, okay, with what you just said, and maybe this is just a Travis thing, and I just need to recalibrate my mental Rolodex of this thing. He's one of those guys that he can just decide, I'm going to win this game, and if he's making shots, he's going to go win that game, right? They just what he in the fourth quarter, he went crazy. Like they were 11 down or 14 down. They end up winning the game by 10 points. And it was mostly because he just didn't miss for about 10 or 12 minutes. Like if Shea does that, if Luka does that, there are a handful of guys. Curry was just like, all right, it just boom, another one. Is he one of those guys? Do I just need to reset my expectation with him?
He's one of those guys. Yeah,
man.
In the running for the best Nick ever.
Right. I mean, he's so composed and he's so self-assured, and that you're not going to get him off of his game. And I think that helps his shot making, especially as the game goes on. Now, you can trap him if you want, but they're a tougher team to trap because of all their shooting. And I think like the Lakers have had a couple of good games against them, and they've dealt pretty well with Brunson. But the first time around, like they had Anthony Davis, who could be in two spaces at once, and then they could rotate the other guys behind him. And I think the Spurs have some of that capability, but the Knicks offense is better than it was when the Lakers went against them. And this is, again, it's because they're running so much more stuff through Cat now. So I just think they've got a nice little formula.
I'm not going to jump off my pick yet, but it was an eye-opener yesterday.
What did you pick again? Spurs
and 7.
6. And
Spurs
7.
and 7.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was one of those. Oh, okay. This, and again, it's a long series. I don't think anybody's going to.
Yeah, I think
Wemby's not done yet.
The Spurs are going to have their moments, but I just think that the series going on is only going to favor the team that's a little bit more fresh, it's a little bit smarter, that's a little bit more veteran. And just all of the emotional wear and tear that we saw.
The ball knower needs to.
No, I'm saying like when we talked about it, though, when we said that the Spurs need to get that one at home, they did, and they're like, okay. Now you got to get that one in Oklahoma City. They did, and both those games, Wemby played fantastic in both of those games.
Well, I'm not jumping yet.
No, I'm just saying I just truly believe that like even like Jalen Brunson shot 12 or 30. Like that's just not a coincidence. Like that's because of the pressure that Harper was able to do, the pressure that Stephon Castle was able to do. Like. I truly believe Wemby's not going to have another game like that. Dylan Harper shot the ball really, really well. And, I mean, if they have another game like that where he's shooting the ball really, really well, and then you have a good game from De'Aaron Fox, and you start getting more veteran leadership from Harrison Barnes. Julian Champagnie shot the lights out as well in that first half. Like, the Spurs are a complete team. I know the New York Knicks are rolling their fresher legs, but the Spurs are one team that they've proven throughout this entire playoff series that they always know how to respond and make the right adjustments.
The Knicks haven't lost in nine months?
No,
is that
man.
what it is?
Look,
something like that.
They're on fire right now.
Little tip or no tip is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav Trudell's here on a Thursday, 7:10 ESPN.
Oh, here we go. Mason and Ireland are inviting you to kick off the World Cup at Commerce Casino for a Mexico versus South Africa watch party. Going to be a party. Join the ESPN LA crew on June 11th, starting at 12 p.m. as Mason and Ireland broadcast live during an afternoon of soccer, excitement, and giveaways celebrating the world's biggest stage. Come be part of the action, hang with ESPN LA, Mason and Ireland, and cheer on your favorite team at Commerce Casino on June 11th. All thanks to Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of the World Cup.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Is it a complicated thing to sign LeBron and then trade LeBron and make it all work? Yeah, it does sound complicated. It sounds like rocket science to me. But good news. The Lakers just signed a rocket scientist.
That was well done.
Okay?
Good job.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your meds sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes, and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. Find the Children is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted car. Call 1-800-294-0222. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction, and we provide fast, free pickup. Call 1-800-294-0222. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Call 1-800-294-0222. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
The personalities you know.
The teams you love.
Leaving it there for Son. Puts it on the left foot shot. And in! Oh, Son again! Golazo! The teams you love.
The station you spend time with every day.
LA's mega sports station.
ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
That's you today, Funches.
That's you.
I'm here.
He's here.
He's right there.
I'm here. So last night, game 1, we saw the Knicks beat the Spurs by 10, take the series lead. But one of the biggest stories from the game last night was a fan running onto the court. You guys see this guy last night?
Oh yeah.
Running on the court and taking a selfie with Wemby. So apparently today the NBA banned the guy for life from all NBA arenas.
Yeah.
And I guess apparently, I don't know, I didn't see the footage of this, but a second guy did the same thing and also received a lifetime ban per the NBA spokesperson. So where does this fall? Tip or no tip? Where does this fall in a lexicon of just ban run-ins during sporting events?
Tip? I mean, it's Wemby. I mean,
where does this rank?
You ever seen Messi's Bodyguard?
No.
I've seen that guy.
Have you guys seen
I've
Messi's
seen that
Bodyguard?
Guy. Yes.
He stands there on the sidelines, and that's all he waits for.
Just serious individual.
And it happens a lot, and he cuts them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous, man. You don't know what these people are going to do.
I got some of the most, crazy incidences in sports history. The Steve Bartman incident.
Yeah, it's not on that level.
That was the Malice in the Palace. The Malice in the Palace.
Nothing beats that.
Also, Fan Man.
The
Fan Man that did the parachuting into the polo field and the field fight. Yes.
You know what? No jail time. He got punished.
Yeah, he got snot knocked out.
Oh my God, yes.
The one last night, I'm with DeMarco. Yeah. It's scary because you don't know why the person's coming on the court, and that's the part. It's like, I don't know why you're out here. I'm going to assume it's for bad reasons, and so because I have to protect myself and the security guy, I have to assume you're coming to do something bad because if I assume the other thing and I'm wrong, something bad can happen.
Right.
The good news is nothing really happened. It was kind of weird, but. Those ones you just ripped off a bunch, it's not on that level at all.
It's so funny. I'm not going to say it's funny, but I mean, when I looked up, all these incidences in sporting history or whatever, one of them that came up was the stabbing of Monica Seles.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, of course.
That changed everything.
Yeah. It used to be, I don't want to say cute because it was never cute, but it used to be look at this idiot. All right, run out there. Right. They're going to run around and whatever and, take their clothes off or something dumb, right?
Sneakers, yeah.
Yeah. And then when the Seles thing happened, Gunther Parch, I believe, was the person that attacked her. It changed forever because it's like, okay, people come out here. He tried to kill her. and stabbed her.
They used to show it on TV as a funny thing.
Yeah.
Right. And
I'm
then
I'm surprised that they got the guy last night on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to encourage it. Mookie Betts in New York.
Yeah.
What about you? I know you've seen some stuff in your day, huh?
The craziest one I ever saw. Well, I saw like Lincoln Kennedy, who's 6'7",
Lincoln Kennedy, yes. Yeah.
And they threw a snowball at him, and Lincoln went into the stands. And the guy that threw it was like, "Oh my God, this bear is coming after me."
Yeah.
That was weird. The other one was Marcus Peters in the Coliseum when he snapped on that guy.
Did he slap him?
No, he just he turned around and said, "Where are you from, homie?"
Yeah.
And all the confidence went out of the guy, just like that.
Yeah.
That was freaky.
Well, fans that do stuff like that. Okay, well, we'll qualify them as a specific group. They don't know what they're getting into.
No,
like you don't know what you're doing. Like I thought there was a moment, and Punch, you remember this. You guys all probably remember. I think it was in Utah, and I forget who Russell Westbrook was playing for. I think it was the Thunder, and he was on the sidelines where those courtside seats are. Yeah. He's getting ready to inbound the ball, and a little boy, he's probably 8 or 9 years old, reaches out and kind of touches his shorts, right? And Westbrook turns around ready to go.
Yeah.
Understandably so. And then he sees it's a little kid, and he kind of just said, "Hey, kid, we can't be doing that." The tensions are high. Everybody needs to keep their hands to themselves. Like, people don't know how tense those situations can get.
Do you remember Zeus? Tiny Lister did.
Of course
Zeus.
I do. Zeus, yes. So no holds barred.
No holds barred. He's doing a character, and the character is a wrestler from a movie.
Okay.
But they decided to bring him back into real wrestling, so he's doing the Zeus character. Zeus doesn't talk. He just screams. Ah! So he's coming out, and it's down here. He's coming to the ring, and somebody grabbed him and slapped him. He dropped that character so quick and went to Debo.
Sure.
Debo came out so fast, it was hilarious. Oh my God, God rest Tiny Lister.
Another wrinkle on this, this just came out on TMZ right now. Buffalo Wild Wing tweeted out, "Internet, help us find the banned guy. He can watch the rest of the finals on B-Dubs on us." Now, Buffalo Wild Wing is going to reward the guy for going out.
I will never go to that restaurant again.
And they're going to reward the guy by giving him free chicken wings and all kinds of stuff because he ran on the court.
I'm a Wingstop man.
Yeah, that's real bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's not a good idea.
No.
That's not a good idea. Because people will do crazy stuff.
They
don't need a reason to do crazy stuff. And
Yes.
All right. One last one really quick one. Plans have been released for a $16 billion mile-long ship capable of carrying 80,000 people called the Freedom Ship.
You said ship.
It's a ship. It's a cruise ship.
With a P.
It's a cruise ship.
Okay.
Yes, it's a cruise ship.
Just making sure.
The ship will be home to 50,000 people with space for 10,000 tourists and 20,000 crew members. Tip or no tip, you guys are cruise people.
No tip. Nope. I saw a poop cruise. I'm done.
You can go for me.
Done. Yep.
100%.
Have you guys ever been on a cruise?
I have.
Okay.
Plenty.
Yeah, I've been on one. It was a short one. It was just a one overnight. We cruised from St. Petersburg, Russia to Helsinki, Finland.
Where are you going? Where are you going? What's going on over there?
Yeah.
Baseball, right?
It was a baseball trip.
Okay.
So we were in Russia playing baseball. It's the summer between my senior year of high school and my freshman year of college.
Uh-huh.
And we're over there playing, and we took the train from Moscow to St. Petersburg. Yeah. St. Petersburg's on the water.
Mm-hmm.
Then we were going to go play in Finland after that, so we just hopped the cruise ship and spent the night. It's not for me. It's not for me. Everybody else looked to be having a good time. I know Susan would hate it, so I would bet my life on it.
Lots of food.
Lots
and
of
the
food,
bars
drink,
are open.
That's
lots
not
of
her
fun,
jam.
dancing.
Not her jam? Okay.
And lots of food is not her jam. Like, she's very selective.
Too many people. You can't get away from people.
The glutton, she would like the people part of it, but just there's not a lot. It's like you eat and you kind of eat and then you eat. That's not her deal.
I went freestyle cruising. That means you can eat whenever you want. I had a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not her jam.
I've never been on a cruise.
The chocolate bar.
Yeah.
The entire bar is chocolate.
Is it the fondue kind of thing?
Everything is chocolate.
Wow.
It was great. The worst part was the captain's dinner.
Yeah.
We had to get all dressed up.
Oh, like with Captain Stubing from the
we
Love Boat. You had to put on your
that was
tuxedo.
the worst part.
I've never been on one, and I'm curious to know what goes on these things and stuff like that.
You should do the Alaska tour. You would like that.
Like, is it going to be like 1 or 2 days or anything?
Yeah,
they can be as short or as long as you want them, really.
Like, my wife is like saying, like, I might like it and might hate it. Like, it's no, like, in between.
Do you like to eat?
I like to eat,
Do you like to drink?
I think you'd like it.
You think
like
so?
it?
I do.
I don't. I just don't like being stuck somewhere for 2 days.
You go
wherever
into ports.
Yeah.
You get off, and they can go into town if you want.
I mean, go do the Alaska trip. Go whale watching.
Okay.
There's something for you to pursue, and it's fun. Yes.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
as long as they got some
You know?
seafood buffet or whatever. Yeah, but I did see that poop cruise thing, and it doesn't. It kind of turned me off.
I'm done with cruises.
Here's the other thing too. It's the high seas. There's no law.
That's
Oh
true.
wow!
Like-
Jeez.
like
international waters, huh?
Yeah.
I thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how many times you watch the news and somebody fell overboard?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Or
I don't know.
There's
Yeah. That's just
Under siege.
Yeah. The rules kind of stop
You're out
applying
there.
at some point.
You're
Yeah.
out there.
Not for me. All right. It is a Cosm Ticket Thursday, DeMarco, which means you're going to want to call 877-710-ESPN right now, 877-710-3776. And if you are caller number 7, you're going to win a 4-pack of general admission tickets to watch the Knicks and Spurs Game 2 of the NBA Finals at Cosm tomorrow, Friday, June 5. Experience every possession, every momentum swing, and every championship moment on Cosm's massive immersive displays. For more info and tickets, visit Cosm.com. Only with ESPN LA. Caller number 7 will win the 4-pack of tickets. 877-710-ESPN. Give us a call right now.
Did you say Ohtani had more hits than the Diamondbacks?
Yeah. No. He had more hits than he allowed. He had 3 hits when he was hitting.
Yeah.
And he allowed 2 hits while he was pitching.
He had more walks than they did.
Yes.
Is that what it was?
He had more runs than they did. He had more hits than they did. Yeah.
Travis, do you know what we're watching is like unbelievable?
It's the greatest person ever to put on a pair of cleats.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to really like. Sometimes you'll hear stuff like that, and it's hyperbole. It's not hyperbole.
No,
with him.
it's real.
He's
it's
the greatest
right there.
baseball player ever, and he's in the middle of his prime.
You think?
Like
Okay.
I do. Maybe towards the
back end of the middle.
The back end of the middle.
I
Like
got
he
you.
still has. I believe 3-4 more years of what we've seen the last 2 or 3 or 4. I think there's 3 or 4 left on the other side.
And he's a super nice guy. He plays the game the right way.
He's impossible not to like. He's impossible not. I understand not rooting for the Dodgers if people aren't Dodger fans because the Dodgers are really good and they're in everybody's way.
Yeah.
But I don't know how anybody could not be a Shohei Ohtani fan.
The only thing I have one thing against him was when he popped off and said the F word loud. That's it. You can't be doing that.
Yeah, he's frustrated.
I mean,
we all get frustrated.
Then everything needs to be in English. Come on now.
He speaks English better than you and I put together. That's for sure.
That was a perfect F-bomb.
I believe that for sure. All right. Speaking of Ohtani, I want you guys to kind of get your LA hats together.
Okay.
Start thinking about your favorite LA guys, most impactful LA guys. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN LA may sound one way on AM.
But you know where it sounds best?
You guessed it, crystal clear digital audio.
Crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA wherever you get your apps.
And you can always watch LA's mega sports station live or on demand on our YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles.
I took Mom to catch a ball game. Is it time to pick her up yet? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Don't pay high prices for gas. Morongo's Travel Center has the lowest priced gas around.
Number 2.
Happy Hour at Mosen. Half-price drinks, Monday through Thursday, 2 to 5 p.m., Friday, noon to 5 p.m.
And the number 1 reason.
Get ready to rock with the best tribute bands in SoCal. Every Thursday at Oasis Pool.
Morongo, good times.
Hey sports fans, it's Sua Cravens and I want to tell you about my newest and favorite place, Wild Fork Foods Meat and Seafood Market.
I have 11 locations from LA to OC to Encinitas to choose from and to shop.
And they have the largest selection of everyday proteins, sides, over 400 types of grinds, and of course a large selection of exotic meats and seafood. The largest variety in one meat and seafood market. Amazing prices and products from all over the world. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. BlueIce.com. Wild Fork Foods. Quality meat, wild prices.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American-made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on this Thursday. Coming up, the destination for LA sports tonight at 6 p.m., which means we keep the live and local LA sports talk going. Chris McGee, Andy Kamenetsky, coming up after DeMarco and Travis right here on ESPN LA and on YouTube, on the app, on 710. Tonight, it's Geeter and Andy Kamenetsky. So don't miss it right now. Don't miss more of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show your Thursday on ESPN LA.
Draft had already started. There people were making their picks in the group chat for
soccer
World Cup.
I see that. Yeah, everybody's mad too. Greg is mad he got picked number 1. Why would you be mad?
I'm picking 13th. I'll trade with him
if
he wants.
Swap with you. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm going to have to take the Americans. That's never good in a soccer tournament.
I took Brazil off, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
that's.
I mean,
come on now.
As you should have. That's the way it's supposed to go.
You get number 1 and you're mad. Come on.
Yeah, that doesn't work. All right, so there was BetMGM had a thing out that I think is pretty interesting about the top 10 athletes here in Los Angeles. So it didn't say most popular, best. It literally was just slugged as top 10 athletes in LA.
Top 10 athletes in LA.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll read you off this list real quick. But what I think is interesting is I want to get all of your top. We won't do 10. We'll do 3. Let's say
current or all time?
Current.
Okay.
Current. Okay, so here's what they have on this list. Starting at number 10, they have Kelsey Plum as number 10 from the Sparks.
Okay.
Justin Herbert is number 9.
Okay.
Yamamoto is number 8.
Okay.
Number 7, Puka.
Yep.
Number 6 is Freddie. Number 5 is LeBron.
Yep.
Number 4.
Wait, 5 is LeBron?
5 is LeBron.
Interesting.
Number 4 is Stafford. Number 3 is Myles Garrett.
Yep.
Number 2, Luka. And
number
Shohei
1
is number 1.
Shohei's number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. LeBron is pretty down that list.
Well, yeah, but I think it's put it to you this way. I think he's about where he should be. I think he's about where he should be. I would personally have him a little further down the list, more towards 10 than I would have him closer to 1. He's kind of right smack in the middle at 5. But that's just me.
Okay.
Who would you have at your top 3?
Well, Tani would be my number 1.
Yep.
I would have put Stafford on the list before Myles Garrett.
Okay, so Stafford's 4, Garrett's 3.
Yeah. Just because he's been here longer. Garrett just got here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the third would be Puka.
So you've got Ohtani, Stafford, and Puka.
Yeah.
Okay. Bunch, what about you? Who would you put in your top 3?
LeBron has to go number 1. I'm sorry.
Really?
He does. He's the one. He's been around forever.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who he is. Like even the common folk that doesn't watch.
But he knows who Charles Manson is too.
That's I mean, yes, but I think everyone knows who LeBron is.
Yeah.
Everyone knows who LeBron is just based on the name and the face and everything. And I think in the city next is Ohtani.
Okay.
He's coming up, rising up right now.
Yeah.
Number 3, it's going to be a choice between Puka and Matthew Stafford right now. But I say Stafford with a slight edge right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Stafford. So you both have Stafford.
Yep.
You both have Ohtani.
Puka and Ohtani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. D.
Ohtani.
Yep.
LeBron.
Okay.
Luka.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good list.
That's interesting.
That's a good list.
I think it's reflective of all of our interests more than anything else. But there's also one common theme in all this, with the exception of Funch, who's got him number 2. Ohtani's clearly number 1.
Okay.
Ohtani is a multiple-time champion. He's he's 2 for 2 since coming to LA, right?
Yeah.
2 titles, 2 MVPs. He's well on his way to a 3rd MVP. We'll see whether he gets a Cy Young. We'll see whether or not he wins another World Series. And to your point, Funch, about everybody knows LeBron, you're right. Same thing with Ohtani.
Yeah.
The difference that I think that Ohtani has over LeBron is I go find the person that doesn't like Ohtani.
That's true.
You're going to
very true.
You're going to look for a long time. You don't have to look very hard to find somebody that doesn't like LeBron.
Yeah, but
you know what's funny? I don't think the Angel fans hold Ohtani responsible for anything that happened in Anaheim.
You kind of have to hate him if he's having so much success without you.
No, he gave you everything he had for 6 years.
The great thing is that the Angels fans are more like, I'm glad he's winning.
Absolutely.
I'm glad he got there. I'm glad he got the hell out of here.
I hope Browns fans feel the same way for Myles Garrett.
I think it's going to be very similar to what it was with Stafford. Like, we get it, man. Like, we get it. And
you played your guts out for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they didn't leave with acrimony in the air.
Yeah.
They left because there was an and in Stafford's case and in Garrett's case, they got traded. Yeah. So they had agency in it, to be sure.
Of course,
but they got
were traded. Yeah.
Here's my 3. Same like with you guys. Ohtani number 1 at the top. Much like you, I have Stafford as number 2 because reigning MVP, right? He's the quarterback of the team. Let me say this differently. He's the most important player on the most important sport on a team that's really good in town and just won MVP.
Yes.
Number 3 for me, he's on this top 10 that they put out, but he's more towards the back than he is. I got Yamamoto as number 3.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. The Dodgers do not win the World Series either year without Yamamoto. Yamamoto put that team on his back about 9 months ago.
True.
And basically dragged them across the finish line the last time he was out there. And he went out there 2 other times along the way. He won 3 games out of 7.
He was a horse.
And he went out there, and now he's out there doing it again. Everybody seems to like him as well.
Yeah.
So I would put Yamamoto 3.
It's just he's behind Ohtani. It's hard to see anybody behind him. You know what I mean?
He blocks out a lot of stuff.
So you're trying to tell me if Yamamoto and LeBron went to Mr. Chow's in Beverly Hills and there's one table left, Yamamoto's about to get that table.
Who's the maitre d'?
Great point.
I don't know.
If it's me, Yamamoto's sitting down.
Wow.
If it's you, LeBron's sitting down.
LeBron sits down 10 times out of 10 over everyone at Mr. Chow's.
Anybody on that list, LeBron's getting the table.
Not over Ohtani's. Not a chance.
LeBron's getting that table.
Not a chance.
Mr. Chow's
over Ohtani?
LeBron's getting that table.
No way.
Here. Oh, yeah.
No way.
I don't know.
No way.
LeBron, what? It's just LeBron.
You know what?
You got to have room for LeBron.
They're going to LeBron first to apologize that they can't seat him right now. Because Ohtani doesn't even ask. He just walks right to the table.
LeBron, you know LeBron's going to get that table.
I really don't think so.
Snap out a new one.
I really don't think so.
Come on. You don't think so?
There's a lot of people that don't like him. There's a lot of people that don't like him.
That's true.
I mean, in a basketball sense, but when LeBron is in your building, that's good.
In
you
a
want him in your
basketball
building.
sense too, and in a variety of, like, there are a faction of Laker fans. It's not all Laker fans or even most Laker fans, but they're like, you are not a part of this. You are a temporary, useful asset. Like, he is not.
That's a good point.
That he has been here very transactionally for a large part of this.
Yeah.
You better do this
So
or else.
Ohtani is a Dodger?
Oh yeah. Because it's the only place that he has had team success. He's had individual success other places.
It's only been 3 years.
But he hasn't missed.
That's true.
He hasn't missed.
LeBron's been here for 8.
I know, but he's missed. And I'm not saying it's LeBron's fault. But then again, and I don't criticize LeBron for this. I actually appreciate this from LeBron. LeBron is outspoken. LeBron will speak his mind. Ohtani doesn't really say much. He's very, very right down the middle of the road. We're not going to say anything.
Ohtani would give him the table because he's such a nice guy. Let LeBron have it.
Well, he put it to you this way. He would have the choice.
Let LeBron have it.
They would have to bring out another one like Goodfellas.
Snap it out. Snap out. Right. This bottle's from Mr. Tony over there.
Really
Thank you very much.
No Mookie Betts on this list.
Nah.
Okay, I was going to say, what about this one? What about Miguel Rojas?
Mickey can get he's not a table, but they'll pick up his check. He doesn't have to pay.
Miguel Rojas gets treated really, really well everywhere he goes.
Yes.
Freddie Freeman?
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Those, almost everybody on the Dodgers, if you have any sort of facial recognition, right? Kike Hernandez would walk into any place he wants to walk
people
into.
Go crazy for Kike.
Yeah.
Love Kike.
Teoscar Hernandez would be, now you got to know who that is. Like, if you saw him, you wouldn't be like, you might like, that guy looks kind of familiar, but everybody knows Shohei. Everybody knows Freddie.
True.
Everybody knows Mookie.
I'd love to see that, though. LeBron and Shohei for the last table.
You know who else isn't on this list?
Who?
Now, maybe they're being oddly specific here, but Mike Trout's not on this list. Now, you could argue he's Orange County. He's Anaheim. He's not L.A.
Everybody knows who he is.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Trout.
You know what?
Oh,
I don't think I can pick him out of a lineup if I really
you could. He's been here for 16. How long? 16 years?
Something like that.
You know his face.
I think you would.
I can definitely tell you I don't know what he sounds like.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
This is a guy that's got 3 MVP awards and is one of the great players of the 21st century. And
maybe of all time, right?
On the list.
Not on the list. Oh, sure. No, he's a top 50 player of all time. Maybe top 30.
Man.
Maybe, yeah. No, he's there's only I think there's 8 or 9 guys that have won 3 or more MVPs. He's one of them.
Wow.
It's a really small group of guys.
You know what I think might get the table over Yamamoto, though? Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard.
Just based on recognition. Just based on recognition.
Did he blow out his knee on his way to the table?
I don't know.
Kawhi's interesting. Also not on the list.
Yeah, not on the list. Yeah, not on the list.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a Clipper. Yeah.
He'd be the one.
He'd be the only one, wouldn't he? Yeah. That would be it. Any other Laker?
Reeves.
Luka.
Luka's on this list. He's number 2.
None of us had Luka on the list, on their 3.
He's not there yet in this city.
I
mean,
he's
there, but he's not there yet.
I had Luka at 3.
Did you have? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so Luka and LeBron show up at a table at a restaurant.
LeBron
over Luka already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Otani and Luka.
Otani's beaten. You're gonna. There's one person.
It's over.
I'm trying to think who would beat him in the table face-off. I got a couple of names. There's one I think that would get it for sure.
As an athlete?
As just a person in town that was. This person is an athlete. Yeah, no, this is an athlete.
Is an athlete. Who?
Magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Magic gets it over everybody.
Everything.
Probably. Everybody in this town.
Okay, wait. Shaq and Otani.
That's a good one.
That is Diesel now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Might be Shaq.
Might be Shaq?
Might
by
be
a
Shaq.
nose?
Because people love Shaq. Again, Shaq is not polarizing. Everybody likes
loves Shaq. Yeah.
Everyone
Shaq,
forgot he freaking, wanted to get out of town though.
But he's a lovable guy. Like Shaq is funny. Shaq is generous. Shaq is on TV every night making fun of Charles.
Yes.
He's Shaq is a part of Shaq's a good one. I think Magic wins the whole thing.
Everything. Yes. Yeah, he owns the restaurant too. Weren't you talking about this is the anniversary for the alley-oop, or did I jump ahead?
Yeah, no, the alley-oop 2000. Yes, the Game 7 versus the Portland Trailblazers where Kobe hit Shaq with the alley-oop. They came back from 15 points down in the fourth quarter. Yeah.
Only one problem with that play. Does anybody know what it is? That alley-oop, Kobe to Shaq?
No. I mean,
I don't.
Right. It was a big moment, right? We all cheered.
Yes.
Why didn't Shaq grab Kobe and hug him?
Of course.
Kobe's trying to go over and dap him up, and Shaq just looked him off. Why?
I think I don't know. That play was just so monumental. I think you just so in awe,
Is that not the one where Kobe jumped in his arms
he
afterwards?
Tried, and Shaq ran through him.
Yeah.
Ripped through. Pass rush
Swim move.
Yes. No, he ripped him.
Oh, he ripped him.
That's the one thing I have on that play. Why didn't Shaq, hug Kobe?
Well,
that would have been a hell of a moment.
There were many times where they were not on the same page.
Man, he just gave you an oof.
I know.
Come on.
I know.
That's the one thing I have. Come on, Shaq.
Why is Justin Herbert on this list?
Because he's a great quarterback.
Okay, it's not top 10 quarterbacks in L.A.
It's his girlfriend. That's why.
Madison Beer got him on this list?
Yeah, Madison Beer got him on that list.
You know he's really good, right? You guys do know this.
I know he's really
but
good.
It's not who's good at their job.
I mean, he's recognizable. You know him when you see him.
I do.
Yeah.
He's not beating a face-off at anybody on this list. Not
don't
a
think
single.
so?
No way. No way. Not
For a
Mookie
table,
Betts.
anybody?
No way. No way.
Mike Trout beats
their
him.
practice facility.
The San Diego Chargers are the 15th most popular team in this town.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe a table in El Segundo where they practice. He may get it. Come on.
Chili's in the back
Like
room.
a really good player like Derwin James on the Chargers. He doesn't get recognition.
Jim Harbaugh's more likely to win that face-off than Justin Herbert.
True, but not many people know what Derwin James looks like.
I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
He'd be in the room and you'd never know. That was Derwin James. Oh, that was him?
The person that would win the Charger face-off is Harbaugh.
Harbaugh. He's you know him right off the top. Absolutely. And then Herbert. Yeah.
Herbert would be second. But McVay would beat
Madison Beer would
people.
be second.
How come you said just athletes?
Athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
The Chargers just don't resonate. They just don't have that passion that these other, the Lakers, the Dodgers, the Rams, that's just, there's tiers to this stuff. There's those three, there's SC football, and then there's Gap, and then there's hockey,
everything else,
Chargers and Angels and all that other stuff.
I wonder where Herbert will finish up his career. It won't be here.
He's got to win a couple chips, though, right?
He'll
How about a playoff game?
Yeah, it won't be here.
Let's start a little slow. This is my point. It's like, yeah, okay. I mean, I'm arguing against myself here a little bit because Stafford is a quarterback in the NFL, MVP, but he's on a really good team. He's won a Super Bowl. They just missed a year. Like, he's been in the mix a lot. Herbert hasn't.
They haven't.
They haven't.
They haven't.
But and he's played kind of lousy in a few of those along the way as well.
How about Mr. Chow, last table, Justin Herbert versus Kawhi?
Kawhi.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Kawhi gets it. Well, wait, is he bringing his girlfriend? If Herbert brings his girlfriend,
He gets
the
bringing his girlfriend. He brings his girlfriend.
They're kicking people out.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Wrap it up. We got to get this table.
Go.
Yeah. You ever had that where you sit down at a restaurant and they're like, "Listen, we can get you. You don't have a reservation.
Yeah.
You come in like, listen, we can seat you, but you got to be out of here in 45 minutes."
Yes, I've made deals with people like that. Yeah, we'll be quick.
Yeah.
We'll go.
Yeah. Got this. Like, give me a time frame. You need the half hour.
35 minutes.
Great.
Yeah.
Done.
I pay for it before the food comes out.
Yeah. Bring me this wine, bring me this martini, and bring me the menu.
Yes.
We'll order right when you drop the water off.
I've been expedited out of a VIP area before.
Tell me more.
Yeah, like somebody else walks in. Like you said, like I got the VIP. I'm the guy.
Oh, you got Bigfooted?
And then somebody else comes in.
Can you tell us who is the Bigfoot?
We need that area. Well, yeah, he's in trouble right now.
Oh.
He's in, Diddy.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Yeah. We need this area in the back.
I remember him.
Go ahead.
I remember him. That's not the name I thought that was going to come out of your mouth. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, Orlando Pace or Kurt Warner or something.
No, it was Diddy. Yeah, we're out of here.
You said something we were talking before the show that you think this Rams team, with the addition of Myles Garrett, is the most talented Rams team that you've ever seen.
This is the most loaded squad I've seen since, that 18 squad. The one that lost in the Super Bowl to the Patriots. That team was absolutely freaking loaded.
The reason you saw me when you said it, my neck snapped around. I'm like, dude, you were on one of those teams.
Yes.
The greatest show on turf. This team has more talent than the greatest show on turf. Marshall Faulk, Orlando Pace, Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. I mean, my goodness.
I'm going position by position. Outside of Orlando Pace, a Hall of Fame left tackle.
Yeah.
Yes. This team is about as talented, maybe even more. I think Myles Garrett kind of tips it.
Okay.
Yeah. Defensive Player of the Year 2 times. Coming off the edge.
Garrett would be the best if you put the all 20, the Deerdorf thing, right?
Yeah.
Myles Garrett wins that for sure.
Yeah.
Does Stafford beat Kurt?
I keep bringing this up with Kurt. Kurt loves him. The one thing that Kurt can't do or didn't do were those no-look passes.
Yeah.
That's what separates Stafford. And I think maybe his whip might be a little bit better than Kurt.
Marshall's not losing that face-off.
Not at all. Keep going.
Isaac's not losing a face-off.
But they're deep.
Yeah.
They're deeper at running back.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, but if we're just doing the 22, right? Like even those two guys.
I'm factoring everybody.
But even those two guys together, I don't think are Marshall.
No.
Right.
But I think you can equate that run game, though.
Isaac and Torrey.
Versus
Puka
Devontae and Puka. It's kind of the same, just the embryo.
Are you serious?
Just the embryo stage. Yeah. Devontae is Isaac, and then Puka is Torrey.
Torrey and Isaac, man, those guys are Hall of Famers.
But the difference is they stayed together forever, right?
Yeah.
This is Puka and Devontae's second year together.
Yeah.
But equally as dangerous. Like, where do you go if you're the safety? If you leave one uncovered, that's where the ball's going, and you got problems.
It's funny. So,
and coaching-wise, McVay versus Vermeil. Environment. Come on. This might be the most loaded squad I've seen.
The Pace Garrett thing is kind of a push.
Yeah.
Right? Like neither team has the other thing.
Right.
Right? Like your team had Pace, that team had Garrett. So that's kind of a draw. That Aaron Donald team, though, that you're talking about the Gurley,
Gurley, Sue, Donald, that team was loaded. Yeah, they came one underthrow from winning that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know that ball was underthrown. I know it was underthrown. It wasn't a good pass by Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks could have come back to that football a little bit more.
Come back and fight for it.
Just a little bit more. I'm not saying it was a good pass. It wasn't a good pass.
Yeah.
But just waiting for it to get to you, like let's come back to the football just a little bit. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
When you go to the NFL Network, that picture is up on the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's up there. It's a big underthrow. Yeah, Brandon Cook's going to come back for that. But really, I think this team is loaded as far as experience. Here's the thing, because that was our first year winning in 99. We were a losing football team up until that point. This team is coming off an NFC championship game. They've been rolling for a while, and they've reloaded and gotten better. I do. I think this might be the most dangerous, most loaded Ram squad I've seen in a long time.
I got a dub question. And I've been seeing this a lot on social media by football pundits and all kinds of stuff. Could this Rams team run the table and go 17-0?
No. I don't think anybody's going undefeated.
I don't either.
Yeah. Because at the end of the year, you're going to be resting guys anyway. You know what I mean? And somebody's going to get you. It happens.
I think it's that more than anything else, because the Patriots, I think, saw this the way that I saw it. I've made this argument before, and most guys fall into what you just said, DeMarco, and I understand the argument. Let me try to sell you on this, though. Somebody wins the Super Bowl every year. Every year there is a Super Bowl champion. In the history of this league, there's only been one team that ran the table.
Uh-huh.
And so among the champions, theirs is different than all of the other ones because they ran. I think New England kind of looked at it like that. Like, if we can be 19-0 relative to their 17-0, we shoot right to the top of the mountain. I think you're right about hey, listen, let's say you just got to 15 or whatever. The division's locked up. Number 1 seed is locked up, and you got some guys with some bumps and some bruises or whatever. You're going to shut them down and try to get them healthy for a playoff run. I totally understand that and get that. But even amongst Super Bowl champions, if you're the only one that never lost a game, is that not even more special?
Oh, my God. Everyone's looking to take down the 72 Dolphins.
Yeah.
If you have a shot at it, if you're 15-0, you might try to go after it if you can.
That's what I mean. It's like
maybe.
But at 14-0, like, you can't get to 15-0 without being 10, 11, 12, right?
If you've got it wrapped up, first round bye, and you're just playing out the string, why risk your quarterback?
Yeah.
Why risk Stafford? But
because of what we just talked about.
But you got a chance at history. If you can do it and you're that good and your last 2 opponents are cupcakes, pushovers, go for it.
I'm with you. I just think I think the reason we will never see it is I just think it's too hard.
Yeah.
Even if you went for it 19 times, let's say, right?
Yeah.
You run the regular season table, you go to the play. The very best team and the very worst team, the gap's actually kind of small. It's not that big. So once you get into playoff games and divisional games, like, you're going to have a bad day while somebody else has a good day. You're going to lose some games.
It always happens. The ball bounces funny sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll take an and 1, though.
Yeah.
I'll take a 16-1 in a heartbeat, 15-1, yeah.
I think they're 13, 14, and 14-3, 13-4, something like that. That's what it feels like. And by the way, you might have to do that to win that division.
I think you're going to have to.
Yeah.
I really do. San Fran still bothers me. They're still out there.
Of all the teams in the league, they're the ones that scare me the most.
Yes, they're still out there, and they still have your number. Yeah.
D's squad in Philly is loaded, really, really talented, but
I can't wait to beat.
I can't wait to
beat them.
San Francisco, and in particular Kyle Shanahan. I'm like, I'd really rather not. I'm good. Let's play someone else.
I can't wait to beat
Rams' last 6 opponents are really tough, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. No,
the last 6 opponents: Green Bay, Kansas City, 49ers, Cowboys, Seattle,
I wonder
Bucks.
how Mahomes does all year. Coming off the knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know he's coming back sooner than we thought.
I think he'll be pretty good.
You think so?
He's always pretty good.
That's quick.
It's really quick, but he never. I mean, I know he was elusive and he could kind of, but it wasn't like he was Lamar Jackson.
But it's mobility. It's keeping things alive.
Yeah.
We'll
by the way, that Chiefs defense isn't really the same. essentially,
we took their 2 corners.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, you asked how come Shaq didn't like hug Kobe or anything like that. So I did some digging, and also people in the YouTube chat. The reason why Shaq didn't do that is because after he made that play, he was pointing to the crowd because his family was up there.
I know, but Kobe's right there. You can't tell me you didn't see him.
I'm just
Oh, I think he saw him.
And just ignored him. That's the one thing I hate about that play.
They didn't always get along.
I know. It was a hell of a play, though.
Pretty good play.
It
I remember it.
Yes.
Pretty important play.
Absolutely.
Little straight up. Coming up next.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. Have you become a part of the ESPN LA Blue Crew? Well, if you haven't, why haven't you? The Blue Review presented by LAX. Each weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. with me, Gregory Arthur Bergman, thanks, Kathy, and Marcus Grant. We're talking Dodgers baseball first thing in your day and getting you warmed up for the Sedano and Cap morning show. The Blue Review on our ESPN LA YouTube channel at ESPN Los Angeles. Weekdays at 6:30 a.m. Live and always on demand. Your home for real Dodgers talk, ESPN LA.
Rams fans, D-Far here. The Rams are making history in 2026, heading to Melbourne, Australia to face the Niners. You can be there. I've teamed up with True Fan Travel to hook you up with the ultimate fan experience. Game tickets, hotels, exclusive events, even a chance to meet me all in one package. This isn't just a trip, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Spots are limited. Don't wait. Visit TrueFanTravel.com right now and secure your spot. That's TrueFanTravel.com. See you there.
Hey, it's Mason. The next best thing to being at the 2026 FIFA World Cup is watching it at Cosm. Experience every match inside the massive 87-foot LED dome in shared reality. You will feel like you're right there on the pitch with the world's biggest stars. Plus, catch all the action in the Cosm Hall with great food and drinks. FIFA World Cup tickets will not last, so book right now at cosm.com/FIFA. I will see all you guys for the World Cup at Cosm.
Hi, it's Chris Morales, and at ESPN LA, we love Children's Hospital Los Angeles, and we hope to see you at the 10th Annual Walk and Play LA. First, I'm going to walk a 3K showing my support for this amazing hospital, and I want you to join me in raising funds for critically ill kids. Then we'll play with live music, games, and sports clinics led by local athletes. Join the fun Saturday, June 6th at the Santa Monica Pier. Go to ESPNLA.com to sign up for Team ESPN LA and use the discount code PLAY to save $10 on registration.
My dad passed away unexpectedly. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos.com. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. You get a quote in seconds, and you can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary.
Hey, John, why so glum? I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
And it is the No Stress Sports Talk Express to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It is time for Straight Up with Sweet Tea Travis Rogers. Straight Up on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Let's do it. Straight Up with Travis Rogers right now.
I realized we never got to my straight up topic yesterday because we got derailed by my broken garage door. We never got there. So
I can't do it.
Broken garage door?
Yeah.
You got a broken garage door? It doesn't close or what?
A door to the garage. Yes.
So it's not the one that goes up and down.
It's not the garage door.
It's the garage door that goes from the
side
house
door, the side door
into the garage.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, and I don't want to get all worked up again, but it's still stuck, and there's no end in sight.
Front kick. There you go.
We're getting closer to a front kick, but we will see. So anyway, I'm going to recycle my my straight up from yesterday, at least that particular topic. The PGA Tour, and we don't talk a ton of golf here, but I think this is a really interesting idea. It's golf, but I like the concept in particular. And I don't know how you could necessarily apply it to teams exactly in the United States. They do it in teams other places. But the PGA Tour is kind of floating an idea that's basically relegation.
Really?
Yeah. So they're going to have like two parallel tours. There's going to be the A Tour and the B Tour, right? And so the A Tour guys There's going to be about 120 or so. They're still trying to figure out exactly what it is. But there's going to be the A Tour guys. There's going to be about, somewhere between 18 to 24 tournaments. And then there's going to be a B Tour that has a similar amount of events. And they're going to cut at the end of every year where the last 30 or so or 40 guys go out and the other guys come in.
Oh, okay.
I love this. I love, now golf's a little different because you got to make money to make the, and we've had, but so few guys play in all of these events. I just love the idea of, hey man, you can't just float around in this. You have to perform at a high level or we're going to move you out of here.
Wow.
Like imagine if there was relegation in Major League Baseball. Ooh. The Colorado Rockies would be terrified.
Long time ago.
Right?
Yeah.
That they're like, hey man, we have to fix this or we're going to be playing against the Ontario Tower Buzzers.
Right.
Like we have to fix this. This doesn't work. And if you are one of those teams in the minor leagues and you're right there, it's like, hey man, if you're Portland, Oregon, right? And you got a team's like, we can move up to the major leagues if we keep winning our thing. That's how they do EPL soccer, right? There's relegation where you kind of go up and down in those middle tier teams. Imagine one of those teams getting sent out.
I think that's cool.
I get why the owners would never sign up for it. Like, I paid a major league price to join this league.
Yeah.
And you're telling me now I'm in the minor leagues, I want my money back.
True.
Like, we're not doing that. But
for golfers, I kind of like that.
Pretty wild, huh?
That is really cool.
Yeah.
A guy that's on the bubble, so to speak.
And you're coming in the last couple of tournaments and you know every putt, never mind to make the money. Like you're getting sent back to the minor leagues.
Dude, forget the drama at the top. I'm watching that there.
Yeah.
He's playing for his golf life.
Yeah, and a guy that could have a couple of good weeks and get promoted up into the big leagues.
Heck
I'm
yeah,
up for
let's
it.
go. I like it. When you get relegated in the Premier League, that costs you money.
Sure it does.
A lot of money.
You're not playing in the highest level anymore.
You're not making as much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal. I like that.
Anaheim Angels are no longer in the American League. They're in the Pacific Coast League. Imagine if that happened.
I wish every sports league had relegation. That would be awesome.
It would put a lot of pressure on the owners. You couldn't just sit there and pocket money year after year after year.
Great? Where would we put the Arizona Cardinals?
They would have been relegated.
Yeah. What league? You have to go play in Canada?
Pac-12.
Pac-12.
Yeah.
They'll play in XFL.
XFL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, something
go.
like that. The UFL. The St. Louis Battlehawks are promoted, and the Arizona Cardinals are out.
I kind of like that. I think that would be cool.
If you were the Bidwells, you would not like that.
Heck no, but you would have to fight harder to stay. I like that.
You're Jimmy Haslam. We're like, I'm not signing up for that.
That means the Dolphins are going to be on that list.
They might be.
But you'd have to be bad. Like I think in soccer, you have to be bad for a couple of years in a row. I think I could be wrong about that. Straight Up is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka. Blue Ice has a commemorative bottle celebrating the USA's 250th anniversary and Blue Ice Vodka's 25th anniversary. New red, white, and blue themed bottles featuring the 250th logo inside the label, currently available in stores for the straight expression in both 750 milliliter and 1.75 liter sizes. And we got our hands on a little Blue Ice Vodka today.
A couple. Yes, sir. Everybody got their hands on some. You have to fight them off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, it's mine.
Do you know who Vinnie Jones is? Vinnie Jones?
Not off the top of my head, no.
The actor, Vinnie Jones. He was in Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. He was in Gone in 60 Seconds.
I've seen that guy.
Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
Did you know he actually played soccer?
He looks like a soccer player.
That's how he made his living.
Yeah.
He was a soccer player that turned into an actor.
Okay.
I had no idea.
So he's like Fred Dreyer and Merlin Olsen?
But he's one of the most violent soccer players of all time. They called him one of the hard men.
Oh.
Like hard tackles and whatnot. I had no idea that guy had a soccer career before he became an actor.
No, I don't know anything about soccer at all. And so I know that guy just because I recognize his face from movies and TV.
I thought he was an actor.
Yeah.
So there's a documentary on Netflix. It just came on. I had the Netflix on. The show I was watching ended, and it went to the next one.
Okay.
And it was his documentary, and I could not take my eyes off the screen.
That auto roll is diabolical.
It is,
Netflix.
right.
Because it knows what you like, and it's gonna feed you something that it's at least gonna get you going.
Yeah.
You do the thing where, like for instance, I got fed that documentary on the death of the Montreal Expos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's great, but because I have the attention span of a fly, I'll watch 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'll come back to it next, and I go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I never go.
Never
back.
come back. Okay.
I never go back.
Try this Vinny Jones thing.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I'll watch it for 10 minutes. I can promise you that.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll get through any more of it than that, but we will get there for sure. I think the Spurs are going to bounce back.
You think? I'm sure they are.
I'm not as convinced that they're going to win the series as I thought they were before yesterday.
Yeah.
Because the Knicks just look the Knicks were able to come back from 14 down to win as decisively as they did was incredibly impressive. Like, and by the way, that's kind of what they've been doing a handful of times too. Like, they are a classic never dead, never out sort of team. Like 14 points in the third quarter, that's a lot. That's a big against a good team like San Antonio.
I mean, that's a good lead, but that's not insurmountable in the NBA.
It's not insurmountable. No, 100% agree with you on that. But it should be a little more difficult against a team that's in the finals.
True.
You know,
good for
especially
Mike Brown.
in the opener.
Brunson's getting his. I think
I'm late to that party, by the way.
For the Brunson thing?
Yeah, I'm late. I knew he was good.
Yeah.
I knew he was very good. Every time I watch him, like, he's even better than I thought.
He's going to get his love.
Yeah.
The guy that I think has the chance to change his stripes is Karl Anthony Towns, especially if you go at Wemby like you did.
He was great.
He's
and on that end of the floor, because that's where they were giving him a lot of a lot of crap for it, because he couldn't be that good of a defender, and he didn't care too much on that other.
Can
end
he do that at 4, 5, 6 more times?
We're about to find out.
Yeah, I think this is a good test. I mean, he's been really solid throughout this entire playoff series. Like Trudell was saying, like him being in the 3-point line now and being able to be that guy to kind of be a little bit more of a playmaker and a facilitator, it helps out the Knicks offense a lot more. But I'm telling you right now, Wemby, he's going to bounce back.
Of course he is. Yeah. But if you had to rank your top before what you saw, if you had to rank your top 10 bigs, when do you get to Cat?
Somewhere around 10, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But I think if he does this again and helps the Knicks beat the Spurs by taking Wemby out of the equation, you go right into the top 5.
You know what they are? They're just pros.
The Knicks?
Yeah. And I'm not throwing any shade at the Spurs at all, but the Spurs are young. The Spurs are on the rise, right? They're a little ahead of schedule. That they're here now, I think is, not shocking, but it's surprising.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks just look like, let's get this thing started. Like there's nothing, there's no panic, there's no shock, there's no. I mean, down in the third quarter like that, there's no desperation with them. It's just like, we'll just keep playing. Just keep throwing up the shot.
He is so even keel. I was listening to his post game, and he's a little banged up. I think it was Lisa Salters, and she asked him about an injury. How do you feel? Like, how does that feel? He goes, I'll be all right.
Yeah.
And just left it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's all about this. I'm not going to give you anything. It's just, we're about winning this championship. I love this dude.
Goes back to I'm always going to take the team with the best player. That's Wemby. But a bunch of old tough guys scare the crap out of me.
Yeah,
because they're just not going to roll. They're not going to make it easy. You're going to have to go out there and beat them 4 times. Like Holmgren, and I'm not picking on Chet, but it's just he's the most obvious one. Like, Chet got big eyes at the end of that thing. Chet freaked out.
Yes.
Right. Like he just did not have it, and I don't think
right
the Knicks,
down his leg.
Yeah, I don't exactly.
Yeah.
I perfect. I think the Knicks will have dry legs.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Like, if the Knicks win this, right, Brunson could be the MVP.
Oh.
So Wemby is the best player, but Brunson may be the best player in this series. He may be the guy that closes you out.
If they win the NBA Finals, he will be the MVP.
He'll be the best player.
Yeah.
I know. It's not over yet. But
and Dallas had Luka and him in the backcourt.
Unbelievable.
In the same draft, they picked them.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, remember, all those things happen for a reason, because the Dallas Mavericks were able to acquire Kyrie Irving.
This is true.
Not saying that trade for Brunson but ultimately led to Kyrie Irving being able to come to the Dallas Mavericks.
Is that not? I'm not going to call the Knicks a dynasty. Obviously, it's their first time in the finals in a million years. But you have to get a little lucky with a guy like Brunson, where he's not the number 1 overall pick. He falls in the draft to a way that, and like, for instance, go back to Golden State. What did they build their dynasty on? They built it on Steph Curry, who had a big question mark coming out of college about his size, about his bad foot. Then Clay gets drafted right at the back end of the lottery. A lot of teams had a chance to take Clay. Nobody took him. The Warriors get to take him. Draymond turns into this player that was the perfect fit. Like, it wasn't
There's
that they,
your luck.
Yeah, they didn't pick 1-1-1.
Yeah.
They didn't just go, I'll take Wemby, I'll take LeBron, and I'll take Anthony Davis 3 years in a row.
That strikes me as the Knicks.
That's just, you got to kind of all of a sudden, it's like, wait, we have one of the best players in the league, and we got him somewhere that wasn't number one overall or in the top 3 or 4, you got to get kind of fortunate.
Sometimes you get lucky, right? And then sometimes you get a giant.
Sometimes you get a giant, and then you get Harper, and you get those other guys that just that's the lucky. Like the ping pong ball comes up at the exact right time in the exact right year.
Can we grab some of those guys to be Lakers? Are they
eventually
any of those San Antonio dudes?
Well, I mean, again, with this new draft lottery rules, it's gonna make it real difficult to do so.
Right.
Right.
All right, we're gonna do a little Thursday edition of the Back End Crosstalk.
Let's go.
Little Andy Kamenetsky, and Geeter's here like every day now.
He keeps
Geeter's
by.
coming in as well. We'll get into all of that coming up. Maybe a little shop talk too. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Oh, here we go. Mason and Ireland are inviting you to kick off the World Cup at Commerce Casino for a Mexico versus South Africa watch party. Going to be a party. Join the ESPN LA crew on June 11th, starting at 12 p.m. as Mason and Ireland broadcast live during an afternoon of soccer, excitement, and giveaways celebrating the world's biggest stage. Come be part of the action, hang with ESPN LA, Mason and Ireland, and cheer on your favorite team at Commerce Casino on June 11th. All thanks to Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra, the official beer sponsor of the World Cup. You ever drive past a building and think, somebody really built that? Right now, there's an opportunity to be that somebody. If you're looking to get into the masonry trade, tile layers, marble masons, caulkers, brick and block layers, this is real hands-on work with real rewards, top wages, full benefits, and some of the best apprenticeship training out there. Build a future that lasts. Join the union that's got your back. Call 626-739-5600 or visit BAC4CA.org.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses, or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code TRY to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code TRY to borrow up to $10,000. Use code TRY to borrow up to $10,000.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show on this Thursday. Coming up, the destination for LA sports tonight at 6 p.m., which means we keep the live and local LA sports talk going. Chris McGee, Andy Kamenetsky, coming up after DeMarco and Travis right here on ESPN LA and on YouTube, on the app on 710. Tonight, it's Geeter and Andy Kamenetsky. So don't miss it right now. Don't miss more of the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show your Thursday on ESPN LA.
Speaking of those guys who are coming up next, little late edition crosstalk.
They right
AK
here.
and Geeter are here.
Hey.
Gentlemen, hello.
What up?
What is the name of the show? Destination for Sports
LA
in
Sports.
Los Angeles. Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Have you guys
No
ever
stress,
seen
Sports Talk Express? There we go.
Have you guys ever seen Funches run?
I mean, he ran and got us. He was quick.
He moves around this studio with more purpose than any person I've ever seen.
That's right.
Yeah, like dodging things. Like
he's fueled by 7-Eleven tuna. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a 7-Eleven tuna sandwich today, so
by the way,
wish him well.
Driving in, heard that, and was just befuddled.
Is that a word I can use?
Good.
What would have to be going on for the two of you to choose a 7-Eleven
someone's giving me
sandwich?
Zombie apocalypse?
$1K. I need $1,000. We're starting at $1,000.
What is wrong with
I'm assuming I'm on death row, and after all of my last meal requests were turned down, I said, well, I guess I'll go with the 7-Eleven tuna.
Would you go 7-Eleven tuna sandwich or 7-Eleven sushi?
Oh, my. That's a horrible choice.
I think I get the tuna.
That is the Sophie's choice of horrible food items.
I go tuna sandwich.
I think I get the tuna sandwich.
I think I'd go tuna because at least that tuna's been cooked.
A little bit.
Well, here's the thing.
No.
Is the 7-Eleven sushi outsourced? Because often these markets will have outsourced sushi. That might be the safer bet.
Okay. They're not making it in the back.
I totally agree, but my worry isn't who's making it. My worry is how long has it been
How
there?
long has it been out there?
That is the thing. Like, I get that there's not a sushi chef at your local 7-Eleven, but maybe that truck was there on Wednesday and you're walking through on a Sunday.
It's going from your favorite restaurant, been there for a few days, now they're passing it on, then it goes to the food store, we're going to outsource it, then it goes to 7-Eleven. It's a week old.
All right, so we were having a conversation, and he and I disagreed on this, and I wanted to take the temperature of the room here. The Funches, what'd you say? Mr. Chow's, is that the restaurant that you chose?
Mr. Chow's in Beverly Hills.
Okay, Mr. Chow in Beverly Hills.
Old school.
One table left.
Yep.
Okay. Ohtani and LeBron are both there. Who gets the table?
Oh.
Well.
Oh.
It depends.
Yeah.
Is this post July 1st? Do we know if LeBron's staying?
Let's say it was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
6 months ago?
Ohtani coming off a World Series victory again.
Yeah.
Number 2.
He is, if we're being honest, more popular in L.A. than LeBron.
I agree.
If we're being honest.
That was my argument.
More popular in L.A. than LeBron?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
I think actually by a pretty sizable
No
margin.
one's going to, not recognize LeBron.
I didn't say recognizable. I said popular.
Right.
I think he is more liked
A lot of
in
people
LA.
dislike LeBron. Nobody dislikes Ohtani.
But knowing who he is popularity, right? I mean.
No, that's notoriety.
Well, yeah, okay, but go ahead.
I'm going to throw a curveball.
Okay.
I think Ohtani walks up, and all points are going to him getting that table for sure. And then Ohtani sees LeBron, and he is so polite and nice. He says, absolutely not. LeBron goes.
Did you say that? He gives him the table. Right, he gives him the table.
I think the only person Ohtani loses a face-off like that to is Magic.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one.
Magic
really is like the unofficial mayor of this city.
Yeah.
Like he truly knows everybody. I remember years ago when I used to wait tables at the Brentwood Chin Chin, he came in with his family and I had his table. He was incredibly nice. And I can't tell you how many different customers in the restaurant asked me if I could ask Magic something, or would you ask Magic if he minds about? I'm like, no,
I'm not doing
absolutely
that.
not.
I'm not doing that.
No way.
Did he tip you well?
Yes. Oh, he was terrific. He was real. He and I think it was family and maybe some friends too. It was a very large table. He was extremely
Gratitude,
nice.
huh?
Yeah,
There you go.
Here's the thing, though, with
What
Magic.
did you say?
Gratitude.
Gratuity.
Gratuity. Unless you just invented a word that's half gratitude and gratuity, then you have gratituity.
That's what the rat in Ratatouille leaves after he goes out to eat.
Yes.
Remy?
He leaves Ratatouille.
What a pull.
So,
super
go
nice.
ahead, Andy.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
you've been around. We've all been around him.
Yeah.
His charisma is real. Like that is real charisma.
You know where I saw it again and was reminded of it? Pat Riley's statue ceremony. We went down there to do our pregame show from there, and my job was to interview Pat, Magic, right on the stage. But when Magic spoke, and he spoke last, and everyone there that spoke was great. I mean, Dwayne Wade was unbelievable. Magic, I was sitting there, and I'm like, I've been a Magic fan forever. I'm ready to go suit up. Like, that's what he does to an audience. I don't know if there's anyone close.
Well, and he's inspiring. He's motivating, but he's also just deeply, deeply likable. Yeah. Like there are very, very few people that have a negative opinion. And that's why I think LeBron would lose a handful of these, because there's a faction of people that are just like, he's not my guy. For whatever reason, like whether you're a Kobe fan or whether you don't like the fact that he's played for other teams or whatever reason you decide not to like LeBron, it exists. There are people, nobody dislikes Ohtani. Nobody dislikes Magic. Like, those guys are just operating in their own universes.
But if LeBron calls up and says, I'm coming to dinner, he's getting the table.
Not if Ohtani called first.
We got one left.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's close.
That's
LeBron now.
Who made that up? You?
Yeah.
Well, we were kind of just because there's a list that came out about the top 10 athletes in LA, and Ohtani was number 1, and LeBron was further down. LeBron was all the way down to number 5.
Number 5 on the list.
Yeah.
Right. See?
So 2, Luka, 3, Myles Garrett, 4, Matthew Stafford, LeBron at
Myles
at
Garrett
5.
just got here.
Yeah.
And LeBron
then
is 5.
6 through 10 is Freddie, Puka, Yamamoto, Justin Herbert, and Kelsey Plum.
See?
Now,
With all due respect.
That's high for Myles Garrett. That's aggressive for Myles Garrett.
I love Matthew Stafford, reigning MVP.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron is...
Would you put LeBron ahead of Luka?
Right now?
Yeah.
In L.A.?
Yeah.
LeBron's getting that table.
Absolutely. Luka
LeBron is getting that table.
LeBron just in terms of globally,
Yeah.
but I do think Luka's charging. In L.A., you're saying just in L.A.?
Just here.
That's where you really got to think about it.
Yeah.
Well, I think what might ultimately get LeBron the table, even over Ohtani, even though I agree with you, Travis, I think Ohtani is more popular in L.A. than LeBron. I think LeBron is more intimidating to turn away from that table than Ohtani.
That's without
LeBron
a doubt.
would be super intimidating to say, sorry, sir, we know you made a reservation, but this guy's
Ohtani
over
would
here.
apologize for bothering you.
He would.
Yeah.
Travis, if Luka wins here, it's on.
Oh yeah.
He rises.
And Luka, the way that Luka got here, it was not of his doing. It just happened to him. So everybody was very happy to hear him. When LeBron chose to come here, and LeBron chose to go back to Cleveland, to go to Miami, to come to Los Angeles. But he's always kind of had this, I may go somewhere else. I may not go somewhere else. I need you to do this. There's this kind of thumb on him that those other guys just don't have. So that's, I think, where the LeBron kind of, I don't want to say dislike is, but just that, you've treated us a certain way, so we're going to treat you a certain
Arm's
way.
distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
1 foot out the door.
You guys getting into game 1 coming up here next?
That's a crazy game, man.
Fun.
Just because people were running on the court or for other reasons?
Fun game.
That's going to end up some type of market bet. There's no question in my mind.
Somebody runs onto the court?
Well, just somebody knew somebody had waged on one of these markets.
There had to have been money on the line. Had to have been.
I didn't even think you. Of course.
I told AK.
Makes sense now, doesn't it? Yeah, it's worth the ban.
My 18-year-old daughter brought that up last night. The minute it happened, she's like, "I bet he was doing it because they can bet on it." I'm like,
bet on everything every day, including crazy stuff like that. Andy Kamenetsky, Chris McGee, coming up. What's the name of the show, Andy?
Destination for LA Sports.
I love it.
That is coming up next. It's ESPN LA. DeMarco and I'll see you tomorrow.
Peace.
Men, your health is the real MVP. Providence reminds